Timer? You ready? Yeah? All right, guys, the boys are back. This is episode 15 of the La Familia podcast. This is your host, Marlo. We got Wesley, we got Yayo, we got Hector, we got the boys in the building.
And George.
We got George. We have our audience as always as well.
Not really paying attention, but it's all good.
It's okay. No need. An audience is still an audience. We appreciate all audiences and all listeners. Okay. Everyone's week. How was it? How's everyone feeling? What's going on?
Great.
Good. Staying healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Love it.
Yep.
Everyone healthy?
Yes.
As far as I know.
Yeah. Thriving? Striving?
Yeah. Trying.
Yeah.
Try to make it. Try to
Okay.
make it out
I like it. George? Yeah. Good. That's what I like to hear.
He's like, I'm enjoying these fruit snacks right now.
Yeah. Shit. Interesting week. We had some big news in the app and the podcast game from Apple. Apparently they are now going to allow for creators to pay for their podcasts. So essentially, the creators have the option to do an annual or monthly billing for their content, where they can also do like free episodes and samples, and you might be able to get access to the content earlier. So let's say if we put it out on Monday, instead, hypothetically, they'd get it. They can, let's do it on Sunday, right? So a day earlier, whatever it might be, or exclusive, or be able to watch exclusive episodes that aren't even out at all. Any thoughts? How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, everybody's doing it now, so
Yeah,
it's not a shock.
Is it the only? I mean, pre-podcast, pre-pro, you said that was the OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that in the other models too when we talked about like Twitter, the super follower.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna do it now. They're gonna do it on Disney Plus too. They did it already
so?
on Disney Plus.
How so? What do you mean?
There was like one of their most recent movies that came out. Like you had to pay an extra,
And
like,
isn't that what
a fee to like watch it?
Yeah, I don't think they do that with Black Widow, or what movie did they say they're gonna do that with?
I don't know. They did it with every like animated movie that came out recently. They're gonna start doing that shit.
Okay. How much do you know how much you have to pay?
Nah, I don't.
No?
I didn't. But I saw like you could watch it on Disney Plus, but you have to pay like
you
an
have to pay an
extra.
additional fee.
Same like on like Paramount. I think it's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So everyone's gonna do that.
Okay. Are you guys for or against? Let's say specifically what Apple is doing.
I think that definitely gives them like more like options and shit. Because you said you could do like exclusive episodes.
Yeah, exclusive episodes. You can have early access. Same thing. You can have like archival. So let's say, for example, we could block off some of our archives, even though we only like 15 episodes in. But let's say for a podcast who has thousands of episodes, right? They can block off like the way it sounded like, at least, like you could block off the first 300 and they're archival episodes. And so if you pay for it, then you have access to it. And it also says something. It also says something about ad-free listening.
Yeah.
And that was the most interesting to me. Obviously, I just read it before we got here, but Spotify obviously has ads.
But when you listen to podcasts, they don't play the ads.
Yeah, Spotify doesn't have ads on podcasts, but they do with the music.
Yeah.
Apple doesn't have ads whatsoever. But now, from what I just read, it sounds like they're going to implement ads at least into the podcast if you're not, subscribed or paying monthly.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically right now we would, like, our listeners would be listening to ads.
Essentially. What it sounded, I mean, there's probably more details to
is
come.
That an option or is it forced?
All that's an option.
Yeah. So, well, okay. If you have access to the premium subscription, right? That's when you have ad-free listening. So does that mean that you have ads regardless?
But I'm pretty sure we're like, for us, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the option whether it's a keep ad. It's like on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Until you reach like a certain threshold.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like we don't have ads in our YouTube videos.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I would definitely like for them not to put ads on our shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that'd be fucked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have to give us the option because like obviously we're not that big like so why are we gonna like put ads in our shit? Like,
exactly.
Unless they're shooting us like some, but which they're probably not.
Exactly.
Unless they're what?
But shooting us
like money.
The cut.
Yeah, because it would make. That's what I was thinking too. Because how would they add ads to our shit? Like, where's our cut if that were to be the case, right?
Yeah.
So
we're not making money off these ads, basically.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that you have to reach a certain like listener threshold.
Yeah.
Or like subscriber threshold. So let's say that you're over 500 listens or over 1,000 subscriptions on Apple. That are free.
That's just following them.
Yeah. Then they'll put ads and then you get a cut. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because just adding it to everything, I feel like a lot of the creators wouldn't be on board, especially the smaller creators who most likely won't receive anything for that.
Yeah.
But okay. Interesting question. Probably not a great question to do on air. But let's say if we get to a point where we have a lot of listeners and where we want to take this goes where we want. Would you guys would you guys want to do that?
I wouldn't want. I mean, we could do. I mean, I would be open to like doing like exclusive shit. But as far as like I would never charge for like the regular episode.
Let's say specifically on Apple though.
Yeah.
From what I explained or what I read to you guys earlier. Yeah. Because I mean, the ones or what I've seen or what I've liked is Patreon.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Well, I'm kind of like I want to see what exactly comes out with Apple. It does sound like that's exactly the same thing, but if it's something like that, then for sure, I would definitely be open to it as well. But just the regular episodes, I would never want to charge for like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're gonna make anything from it, it's gonna be from ads or sponsors.
Yeah.
But to charge, never. You guys?
Probably not. Same boat.
Yeah. Hector?
Same.
Yeah. Do you any surprise though that Apple's doing this?
Nah, they're just hopping on the train.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to make some money right now.
Okay.
And they even announced like some podcasts are gonna be like exclusive to Apple. Like how Spotify has Joe Rogan, The Ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple's gonna start rolling out deals like that.
Oh shit. Oof.
And you'll be able to get like early access, like episodes, stuff like that. Same shit. Everyone's just doing the
same thing that the JBP did on Spotify.
Yeah.
Damn.
I kind of liked it when it was more so everyone just had access to everything.
Okay,
but that doesn't usually last long though.
It doesn't. But let me play a question for you.
Well, Joe Rogan's deal was like 200 mil, so there's like
I heard it's more than 200. I heard it's like half a billion.
But I mean, at that point,
for 3 years though, only for 3 years.
Yeah,
and to only to license his content for that that time.
But then there's been like more, like there's been, I saw there was some of the podcasters want to form a union on Spotify, like
The Ringer.
Yeah.
So The Ringer, are you guys familiar with The Ringer at all?
No.
Bill Simmons.
Bill Simmons podcast and like his whole. Bill Simmons essentially had a podcast network, right?
Blew up.
Yeah.
What's it
and
about?
It's mostly about sports, pop culture, a little of everything, right? And essentially, what Spotify did is bought his network. I think it was for like $500 million.
Okay.
And
there's a fat. Something like that.
But I want to say it was $500 million, like 500
So
million.
it was like it was
a lot. It was like 400 or 500, right?
Okay.
So that guy is insanely rich now for sure.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure he was at ESPN and everywhere, but what's it called? Now Spotify owns his content. So like all the content that comes out is not. I mean, there's some on Apple because I have listened to on Apple, but everything is on Spotify.
Yeah.
Whereas on Apple, you can only find certain episodes.
But wait. So you said that he signed a big deal with them and
with Spotify, and so they have like exclusive rights to like most episodes. I think for sure most of the new ones. And
so now like,
it's like they're employees at Spotify.
Yeah.
Does that work though? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
so he signed a lifetime deal with them?
No,
like they bought his network. So let's say, for example,
so so technically, like everything, there's no way out of that, basically, right?
No, it's like they own. I mean, again, I don't
network. Basically,
I hate to say they own him because Bill Simmons is like the person they bought it from.
Yeah.
But it does sound like they own his network at least.
Well, that's
same with like if we sold UMG, right?
I think that's stupid.
You think so?
Yeah.
You cash out like that?
I wouldn't cash out like that.
Yeah,
I would probably
depends.
Because I'll tell you what. If the option is between a Joe Rogan deal, which Joe Rogan,
how many years was Joe Rogan?
3.
3 years.
3 for it's rumored to be 250 to 500 mil.
Yeah, because this is the way that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like let's say, I might like at one point I stopped doing like, let's say I'm Joe Rogan, I stopped doing podcasts, right? There's still like episodes that we've filmed and eventually let's say they get repeated somewhere else.
Right.
You can sell your content differently, right?
Yeah.
Rather than one person just owning all your shit.
Well, see, the thing is that Spotify bought his network, right? So they own all his shows.
Yeah.
So how Wesley bring up saying that they want to start a union.
Okay.
Because they now technically work for Spotify.
They bought The Ringer for $200 million. Nearly $200 million.
$200 million.
Okay.
To buy pretty much every show on the network.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And to continue like they would get regular like contracts and salaries and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right. So, I mean, again, if the option is between a Joe Rogan deal and that, I feel like you always take the Joe Rogan deal.
Yeah.
Because you get to still own your content.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I definitely like that. But at the same time, hypothetically,
But then again, this was all premature, right? This was all before actual podcasts were big.
Nah.
Or
this was like a year ago.
Joe Rogan just happened last.
No, the first one.
That was like a year ago too.
Oh, the Ringer?
Yeah,
the Ringer. Honestly, I want to say
it was no more than 2 years. No more
than 2 years ago. But what's funny is that the Joe Budden podcast.
This is a year ago. This article was published February 12th, 2020.
The Ringer one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
a year ago.
So it was about
so
a year
that
ago.
was a year ago. Joe Budden was 2 years ago.
His was 2017.
2017.
It was a 3-year deal with Spotify.
Yeah. So Joe Budden did the same thing with Spotify 2-3 years ago.
And they wanted to do what they did to Joe Rogan or The Ringer.
No, they wanted to buy.
They wanted to buy all his shit because he still does stuff on the side.
Yeah.
And
it's like a 360 deal.
Yeah. And the other people on the podcast do shit on the side, and they wanted to own like everything. We want to own all your
So for example,
stuff.
like let's say if you went to go be professional tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Like they would own part of your salary because like that's something you do on the side. And so that was why Joe Budden podcast didn't take it, right?
Yeah.
And now we see the Ringer have issues taking the deal because apparently now their workers want to start a union. But look, this is the question I posed to you. If there was no Joe Rogan deal on the table, right?
And that was my only option?
And let's say the only option was a $200 million buyout.
I don't know, bro. That's usually how. I mean, isn't that what usually happens when there's when there's up and coming?
We're taking that deal.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
You might have to fight me on that,
bro. But this is what I'm saying. Doesn't that happen to a lot of rappers that are up and coming because that's their only option?
They're not getting offered 200.
So okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying like a 360 deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. The thing that people get mad, not people get mad, but like the mistake a lot of artists make early is that they take a 360 deal. And they'll be locked in. Like Chief Keef was locked in for like 10 years or 10 albums. Yeah. For like a couple million or some shit. And but that's the same example. Whereas you'll owe a label so many albums or years. And no matter what happens, you're in it. Right? But we're talking a much different number. They get like, let's say, how much did A$AP Rocky get? $2 million? I think $2 million for A$AP.
Maybe.
Yeah. So A$AP Mob got like A$AP Rocky got $2 million for like his label. Like for him to essentially start like, bringing shit up on his own, right?
Yeah.
We're talking $200 million.
Damn.
And bro,
look, this is what I'll say. This is what I'll say, right? If we were at that point,
obviously we'd have a big ass following.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
So we would already have a following, obviously. Yeah. So my argument would be,
I get the argument.
Yeah. Look, here's my argument would be.
All right, get yours and I'll tell you mine.
Okay. And I know what yours is, but that's why I'm gonna take my time on mine a little bit. My argument would be we would own this, right? So we would have a following and we would obviously be making income and stuff from advertising, so on and so forth, right? We would honestly be making enough money if we were at that point to be living really well, right?
Yeah.
And we would have ownership in what we do.
Yeah.
So if one day...
This is before that big... Yeah.
So if one day some huge deal comes where like the Joe Rogan offer does come, right?
Yeah.
Then we would be the beneficiaries of that huge deal.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas with us selling out, they now own it. And let's say, for example, if to your point, you said we can stop doing podcasts, right? But Spotify or whoever would still own our content.
Yeah.
And all those reruns and all the ads that play, we would never get anything.
Exactly.
Because we already sold out.
Exactly.
Whereas my argument would be we would still own it all. So on any platform it's on, whether that's YouTube or whatever it is, right? we would still be the beneficiaries of whatever ad revenue that happens 50 years down the line.
Exactly.
When we're not even doing podcasts, maybe, right? That would be my argument. And if that big deal did come, we would get the majority of that.
Yeah.
Right? Because podcasts, I think, are only still barely getting off the ground. It's already big, but it's just barely it's just still getting bigger.
They did that to a comedian, bro.
Yeah. We'll do that to everyone.
Who's that comedian?
His name's Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. I literally had his fucking name.
It's okay. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, it's the same thing.
Same shit, right? Dave Chappelle show.
Shit.
Like
they gave him 50 mil, but then he owns nothing. And what he does,
he sold out.
Yeah. But again, I hate to say sell out, but yeah, it is. You're selling out. But at the same time, it's very hard to say no to that type of money. So what's up? What's your argument?
Bro, no, what's Wesley's argument? Let's hear it.
It's 200 mil. And sooner or later, bro, like I hate to break it to you guys, this podcast shit is going to die down.
You think so?
Sooner or later, people are it's going to be a new wave.
There's going to be a new
it's going to be a new thing. So and I know everyone wants to preach independence.
Yeah.
Some of y'all can't afford to be independent. Take the money. Like, even if you have a huge following, sometimes it's not bad to take the money because
to sell out.
Yeah,
that's true.
200 mil? Are you kidding me?
200 mil.
Give me 200. Well, obviously, I wouldn't get all 200 mil.
Yeah.
But whatever percentage I would get out, obviously, we'd have to look at the contract, whatever like our splits would be in this hypothetical thing.
Yeah.
You give, and so this would probably, let's say hypothetically, we're this thing. This would probably say like 5-6 years, maybe 10 to get to that point.
Yeah.
You give me 20 mil of that, I'm gone. Yeah. I won't film another fucking podcast in the rest of my life.
We'll never see you?
You'll never see me again. No, you guys will, but on like video,
I was about to say.
I'm cool with that. Like,
But what if in the contract it's like
you have to
buy
film
it, but they still want you?
Yeah, you have to. Bro, they're not just gonna buy what we've already filmed. They're gonna buy.
Well, obviously we're still gonna be doing the show, but we're gonna get that cut.
Yeah,
we're still gonna be making money off them, and including the deal.
Right. But what I was saying, I think, is that like once they give you the money, you can't just disappear. Like, you still have to do more podcasts.
You have to keep.
Well, even if we don't take the money, we still have to do more podcasts.
Yeah, but at that point, we
if we stop doing podcasts, we won't have the money.
Yeah, but
at least this is gonna be a guaranteed contract. They're gonna pay us this regardless.
Yeah, but it's only for a set amount of time, though.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
I'm hoping you guys will turn your money into more money.
At that point, there's not much growth. You know, I don't think you reach your full potential.
Yeah, you can.
Not if you're under a contract like that.
I mean, you do get tons of support though, tons of advertisement, like.
Bro, sometimes it's okay to sell your business. Sometimes you don't know what's the next thing to do with your business. It's okay to sell it.
I completely agree.
Yeah,
you think Dr. Dre regrets selling beats to Apple?
Definitely not. I agree. What's it called? I get what you're saying. Again, the 200 mil.
But we're talking if we have these two different options.
I'm talking if that's the only option.
Yeah, 200 mil is the only option.
I'm saying 200 mil is the only option. My argument, and I say my argument not to say like that's the side I'm on. It's just
we're presenting both arguments.
Yeah,
because there's a good thing to both of them.
Yeah,
you know, it's hard 100%. To go one way or the other. Because on one side, 200 mil is 200 mil, and generations are now set in stone. Like your kids are now good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're independent, you're kind of betting on yourself, which isn't a bad bet. You know, so I think it's good to bet on yourself.
And if you sell it, I don't think it's like you don't believe in yourself.
Not at all. I just think sometimes it's too good not to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You kind of think about it like it can do more, right?
Yeah, because I don't know. To your point, sometimes you need to know when to sell like your business when it's not going to be.
Yeah, so you got to look in the future, like 10 years down the line. What if this shit's not popping off anymore?
Yeah, I get you.
Like
what
artists,
if it's like VR. Like we're doing VR stuff.
Yeah, like some
VR
of these
content.
Oh yeah, that too. Like some of these artists, like they sign the deals, but some of them only get one hit.
Yeah,
and then they regret not signing the deal. Like fuck, I probably should have signed that deal when I had that hit. At least I would have for sure money now.
That's true.
That's true. It would have like 2-3 mil just to take.
But obviously, like even let's say if that deal was presented, obviously at the time, I'm not saying I would for sure sign it, but I would be leaning heavily towards. I would have to see like other component, like
the other
a lot of shit goes into it.
A lot does. Like when would we have to stop?
Yeah, that like, hey, the length, the
length, how many episodes?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like how much longer do we have to do it? Another 5-10 years? You know what I'm saying? We have to do 3 a week, once a month. You know, because if they're paying me $200 million to do once a month podcast,
I'm in that.
You best believe we might have to take that.
I know that's
12 podcasts a year. Bro. We'll do it from an island if you want. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So different arguments. It's tough to say.
Fly in real quick.
Yeah, it's tough to say. Again,
situational.
Situational.
Like we've always said.
Yeah. But to our point, I mean, or to Wesley's point, you never know what's down the line. So podcasts are huge now, and I think they will be for the foreseeable future for the next maybe
that's the
10
peak.
to 15 years. Yeah.
That's the peak of that. We haven't even reached the peak of
we're not even close to the peak yet.
Yeah.
But again, let's look further down that in 30, 40 years.
Are they still going to be?
Like I said, it might be something VR based.
Yeah.
VR
look
content.
At who the fuck listens to the radio anymore?
Exactly.
In 1990, they would have been like, yo, you're going to be listening to this shit forever.
Exactly. And what's that one guy? The guy with the long hair and the glasses?
Sway?
Not him. Come on, he does. George, you got it? No. You know what I'm talking about? Ron Stern.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
He does podcasts now too.
He does, yeah. But I'm saying like he did radio.
Yeah, and then he saw the podcast money and
exactly.
Yeah.
So to that point, again, sometime maybe it'll be VR based. Sometime maybe it'll be like artificial intelligence.
Like what?
Some type of AI. A new app.
Like holograms in your house?
Would that be like kind of like VR? But AI would be, you know.
Like we have our own little robot?
Like, let's say, I don't know, Hector. What
AI is like Siri, bro.
AI, yeah. Well, I can tell you what AI is, but I'm just saying.
Well, I wasn't done with the Apple thing.
Okay, what's up?
They announced the AirTags.
Yeah, they did. It was only like $30, right?
Yeah, they're pretty cheap for one.
Yeah, for one.
So
like
AirTags,
your shit.
If you're familiar with like Tile, the brand Tile.
Yeah. Did they buy that?
No, they didn't. So Tile actually said they're gonna sue Apple.
Oh.
For coming out with like that product.
Interesting. Okay.
But they're not gonna win. Apple's gonna win because they're fucking Apple, and you can't fucking
just throw money at the problem.
You can't sue somebody for
litigators and shit.
The first person who made a chair doesn't own all the fucking chairs in the world.
Definitely not. No, I get you.
So
unless they have some type of like
no, but
IP.
I think when you like patent something, like somebody can't make the same like product as you.
But that would be like
I think for like 10 years though, something like that.
I think it's 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, I think it's 5 years.
Well, I mean, Tile's been out for quite a
But again,
while
even if that was the case,
Apple's not the only company that makes smartphones.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, even if that was the case, right? You still have to go.
That comes down to like what's in the product.
Yeah.
Well, if the product uses stuff that's in the patent, then most likely, that'd be a tough one. But even then, they could still hold that off for like the next 3-4 years, just by throwing lawyers and money at it.
And either way, it's not the same because Apple has their own chips now. Yeah,
and plus, Apple, they can argue that their user base is like 1 billion iPhones.
Yeah.
Right? And can be used for a multitude of things, not just an AirTag.
Yeah.
Whereas the other competitors don't have that capability. So
that's true.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy that I thought didn't hit? Like, remember like a few years ago, like you guys ever seen like those like Google glasses?
Yeah.
No.
Really? Never seen?
Nah, they were.
Did you know what they even like? Did you know what they did? Like, what was the purpose of them?
To be honest, I only saw the commercials and like the little ads, and essentially it was like, oh, your glasses, and you could like hit them, and they'll do like a little, like it'll show you something, right? Like
Tony Stark shit.
That's what I assumed it was. I never looked into it, but I would always see like the commercials and shit.
Well, that's what the ad looked like, but I honestly have no idea what it.
So wait, they try to come out with these glasses, or
no? They came out.
They came out.
They were actually out like probably 3-4 years ago.
And what happened?
I'm pretty sure they discontinued.
Just cause?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me what they do.
No.
Okay,
I was asking you guys, like, if you guys ever seen.
I've never seen those.
I've again in person, never for sure. Only on the ads and like YouTube and shit. But I never.
Was that before its time, or what?
I think that was for sure. I think that's gonna be the next
but
big
what if
thing.
it was like whack though? Like, what if like
that'd be
didn't really
dope.
show you much?
Bro, that'd be dope. That'd be
definitely was if it got discontinued.
I think the next thing that's gonna happen is on your windshield, it's gonna be like it's gonna have all kinds of information.
Well, BMW already does that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes they like show you how fast you're going on your windshield. It's like
it'll show you like how fast your MPGs, like if you have a turbo.
But like I think it's gonna be more so like
more on the screen, or you can touch it.
You might be able to like control like all that shit. Because that's pretty cool. I think that's probably going to be something.
Damn, I think you're talking 20, 30 years down the line.
Nah, I'm talking like 5 years.
You think
bro.
so?
Yeah.
Because people haven't even caught up to Tesla.
You've seen, that's what I'm saying. But look at Tesla. Think about
what's the most futuristic car right now, right?
Tesla.
I would say Tesla, the Porsche Taycan, and maybe the Ford, like the new Mustang, the one that's like a truck, right? Those are probably the most futuristic cars
right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Then we have the Tesla, the Plaid, the new model. Pretty much, there's one more car. Okay. I talked about this on the other podcast. Mercedes is coming out with like an all-electric vehicle, right? That's supposed to rival the Tesla Model S, right?
Mm-hmm.
That thing looks crazy.
I haven't.
You
know how
I saw that.
You see it?
Yeah.
You know how Tesla has that one big screen?
Yeah, like a tablet.
Imagine that, but everywhere. Like I'm talking in front of you.
It's just
screen.
a block.
It's just like
a screen. Like
it's intertwining screens. Like here,
let's
say if we're in a car, right?
Yeah.
Screen.
It's all connected.
Oh, shit.
It's all connected.
Dang,
I think there's only one part. I think somewhere in the middle there might be like a cutoff.
Yeah.
But they're literally just screens.
That's
what is
badass.
It called?
Fuck.
You don't know what it's called?
It's the Mercedes. Ooh, man, I said it. No, I did. Let me see. Maybe I do have it in my notes.
That's badass.
But point is, they are making a Model S competitor, right? Which is supposed to be the flagship, the fastest, the longest range model from Tesla, right? The one that's ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
You know what? Nah, it did delete.
Well, the new Tesla's pretty badass too.
It is.
It looks nice, but I mean,
the Plaid, right?
I think so.
The one that's like, or I don't know. Maybe it's.
I'm pretty sure it's the one that the wheel looks like a fucking spaceship. Yeah, right.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So but see, okay, if that's the most futuristic car to date, right?
For my,
yeah.
I mean, as far as I've seen,
let
me see it.
Let me see.
Is it this one?
No, that's like some prototype car. I think it's the. It's gonna really bother me. I had it in my notes. You know where it's at? Check episode 9 or 10 of the House Rules podcast. It should be in the description.
All right.
Because we talked about it. But if companies like Benz are barely getting there, then we still need fucking Volkswagen, Honda, Toyota. We need all them to catch up. I don't know. I feel like the when we can actually touch stuff on like what you're saying.
Bro, I remember when the first Iron Man movie came out in 2008. They said like, in like 5 years we're gonna be able to do all that shit.
You know what?
Shit you could cramble up and throw away.
Hold up. When did the first Tesla come out though?
Ooh,
the first one.
I mean, technically speaking,
14 maybe.
Technically speaking, they came out with a Roadster like early on. Like I want to say the 10s or 08. Like it's a Roadster. But that one doesn't really count.
To be honest, I thought that Tesla came out like 5 years ago.
Nah, bro.
The first Tesla, like the Model S, came out like 2011, I want to say, or 12.
Oh, okay. So I'm kind of late. I thought they, like I said, I thought they came out with it
13 latest, I want to say.
5 years ago. But I mean, technology's
it's fast. I get you.
You know, it's evolving pretty quickly.
I'll give it to you. If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Tesla, and they'll probably get there first. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
No, the thing that was always really cool on the Iron Man movies is when Stark would like have his phone and he would just be like,
it'll just pop up.
Like shit like that. Like that. They're saying we were gonna be able to do shit like that.
I was like, yo,
we're not even close to that.
Nah. I still remember watching Drake and Josh, and they were like playing with like the clear iPhones.
Yeah.
Pair phones where you can like see through it.
That's pretty badass.
And I was like, yo, I want one of those. Like, we never got that. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Those were pair phones.
Yeah, pair phones. What's it
I know
called?
technology's like moving at a fast pace, but I still think
you guys don't think they have that type of shit like in the army?
Yeah, they do. They for sure do, bro.
I think that they have some advanced shit, but you have to think about it. The reason it's in the army is because the army gets so much money, right?
Yeah.
So they can essentially make whatever they want. But for them to make it like mass produced and for like the consumers, I don't think it's it's not.
But we're talking financially feasible. But we're talking about technology's already there.
I'm saying it exists for sure, but whether it exists is much different from when are we going to get it?
Oh,
because
that's true.
For them to make it commercially viable and like put it out and make it, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a whole different story. But I definitely think it probably exists.
What about like in
versions
Japan?
Of that?
What about in Japan? I know their technology out there is pretty fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
Like, do you think that they're? I don't think they're way ahead of us, but I think they're they got some shit that's pretty dope out there already.
I think we do too. That we just don't even know about.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I haven't seen it all.
Yeah,
I've always dreamed like of a smart house, like a smart home. You know,
those
like
exist already.
No, I know, but I'm saying like
you're saying in person.
Yeah, like seeing that shit.
Yeah.
And like controlling your whole house with just
your
tablet.
phone.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that these lights are supposed to be for that. For smart homes.
Yeah.
Now it's like, damn.
That's what I'm looking forward to, bro.
Yeah.
That's for us.
Damn. Oh, hold on. What's the next topic? It's because I was gonna get into something and like, what is it? What's it? Okay. So
just do it.
Okay,
real quick.
Just
do it real quick.
Okay. No. We're gonna get into the first one. Then I'll get into what I'm gonna get into.
Oh, okay.
Because you brought out smart homes and like tech and whatnot, right?
Marla gets horny.
You know how it is. So robots and aliens, guys. Speaking of AI and speaking of technology and what comes next, right?
Yeah.
There continues to be, for the past 20, 30, as long as man can remember, the topic of robots coming to life, right? And kind of going against us. But I think everyone here kind of accepts the fact that aliens do exist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it were to come down to the aliens on Earth, and because, okay, I don't know if what I'm about to say is going to be received well, but do you feel like we're going to merge with not robots per se, but with computers and tech eventually? Like us as a human. Like your eye, you know what I mean?
Like you're going to have a robot
probably,
arm?
But that's assuming like robots are like being
But
able
I'm saying like not even just a robot. I'm saying us being merged with technology.
You want us to be cyborgs?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. But do you think that
would be sick?
Nah.
But okay, I'm saying so everyone accepts that may come, right?
But they already kind of.
Well, I don't think in our lifetime, but
okay.
They already have like
maybe like fucking when they're in space on Mars and shit.
Hey, that might be too far off.
Nah, we're not.
Hector was gonna say something.
I bet Hector.
No.
No, say.
I retract my statement.
Yeah, okay.
He was gonna say like, don't they already have that? Like, don't they have already like prototypes and shit?
But that goes back to what you were saying earlier,
Soldier.
like, oh, they don't have it like mass produced,
right?
But I have seen like,
I don't
people
think
for like that are amputees,
yeah,
and like they have like electrical arms,
right,
that they can use.
Yeah,
but I don't know how like advanced that is.
Right.
But you're saying stuff like that, or like stuff like attachments.
Attachments, like not.
You could have like a gun on you at all times and just like.
Yeah, I'm. Let's say
something along those lines,
kind of like an exoskeleton, where like let's say like your left hand has like a fucking like a huge
like a shield
tech and braces, like not like armor.
That would
like
right?
Predator. You seen the movie Predator?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's like,
and then like you just kind of like turn it on
and like blades come out or what?
Not blades, but
it's like
it's activated.
Oh. I think
it's like a gadget type thing.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty cool.
When I brought up that topic, it was more so like, who would you rather
have on your side or face?
The robots or the aliens?
I'd rather face.
Who do you think you could win against?
Well, we don't know nothing about the aliens.
Yeah, I think I would.
But aliens are probably like flesh.
I'm gonna say aliens because robots.
Yeah, robots
have AI.
Yeah,
and since they have AI,
they can launch nuclear fucking code.
Exactly. So yeah, I know the unknown of aliens.
But wouldn't you assume that aliens have like big firepower?
Yeah, but I'm assuming aliens are gonna want to come down first and like
the aliens are the unknown. We know what robots can do, and we know what computers can do.
Yeah, but it's just a matter of unprogramming them.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why it's called artificial intelligence.
He has an eagle eye.
Okay,
bro, we got George. He can hack them.
No, George can't. No. So. Since
they have like people have trouble stopping hackers.
Yeah. Like imagine a computer controlling other computers.
Like Ultron
if you
type
think,
shit.
If you think humans are good at controlling computers, imagine a computer being able to think at 1,000 seconds.
Wait, so at this point, like
almost like but are they like almost like Transformers like type?
Yeah,
shit?
Bro. They could be whatever you.
If it's like Transformers, then I'll pick robots.
No, but obviously they're gonna turn into that.
But the thing is that they could control technology.
Yeah.
Did you get what I'm saying?
If I'm on their team, like
you're not on
the team though.
Who do you want to
fight
against,
We're
bro?
fighting.
He's saying,
would you rather fight robots or would you rather fight aliens?
Like us, human race versus robots, or human race versus aliens?
It's either us or they're gonna try to extinct us.
I thought you were making it sound like whose team would you be?
No. It's either we're in Terminator or we're in the movie Aliens, and we're trying to survive.
I would say aliens.
Yeah,
because aliens are flesh, bro. Like,
but I think we're taking an L regardless.
I don't know about that.
Come on. We're taking an L regardless. It doesn't matter, bro.
I think that was
with that attitude we are. But.
Well, okay. You're gonna see Wesley on the fucking first one out, bro.
He's not getting called up to the first platoon.
Yo, he's not. No.
Hey,
that's gonna be Wesley fucking Master Chief
bro,
and shit.
Fucking ready, bro.
Oh, there you go. A perfect example. Everyone's played ODST, right? Halo ODST.
Yeah.
I played Halo, but not that one.
Oh, do you know the concept of ODST?
No.
We pretty much put on the Halo suit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of what I was talking about. But yeah, okay.
If it's like that, then yeah.
Like if we became part of
aliens,
part of like a robot.
Oh, my question was just like, do you think that comes one day?
Oh, that? Yeah.
In our lifetime?
Not in our lifetime.
I think in our lifetime, a suit like that comes out for like the military. But that's it.
I think we're gonna have to
prototypes.
I think we're gonna have to evolve. I think we either get that or we get wings.
Wings.
What the fuck?
Wings.
Watching
Falcon or
my
man watched Captain America Winter Soldier and was like, yo, how do I get some of those?
Nah, but that, bro, come on, like.
Now, but you're saying like you
think we're gonna grow wings,
bro? All right. So do you guys believe in evolution like that though?
Oof, man, we're getting into deep questions today.
No, I'm saying because
I like it
because even like if this does become like a robot age, that's considered evolving, right? If you get like fucking robot arms and shit like that.
Yeah, technically speaking, because you would merge with technology.
Yeah, so and like let's say
not so much naturalistic to I think what Wes is trying to say it'd be more man-made, but in a way, yes.
I don't think one day like Wolverine's gonna be born and like
yeah, because that's what technically evolution is. Like biologically, you evolve without it being a choice. Like you have a kid, and then dude has like fucking Spider-Man shit, right? That's evolution. Whereas this would be like us merging with tech, So that'd be more like man-made.
But I don't
evolving. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what was your question?
Mine? Like just evolution, bro.
What are we gonna believe in it?
Like let's say Earth goes underwater.
Okay.
And you have to like survive.
Gills. Bro, you got this from that George Lopez episode.
Isn't there like an island somewhere?
Max went to like the science fair.
No, isn't there like an island?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. You won first place for that?
Hey, what were you saying?
I forgot.
They told him, they're like, why don't we just get on the boat? Like,
but yeah, I mean, I would definitely want to fight aliens instead. Just because I don't know what they got. Maybe they're mad weak.
If they're like, have you seen The Watch with Ben Stiller and Joe? Like, we could take those. But if they're like, have you seen War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise?
But we won.
I think
we ended up.
You guys never seen Scary Movie 3?
We won that one, but the Tom Cruise one, bro, they were evaporating people like in thin fucking air.
Really?
Bro, but you act like that's not gonna happen. Like that's not a possibility.
But the thing is,
no, but you just said they won.
But my point to what you're saying is,
I know,
but
you
don't know. There's no guarantee of that. There's no guarantee that aliens have that.
They could be bitches. They could be.
But the only way we won. Do you know the reason why we won?
Won what?
Have you seen the movie World War?
I know what it is, but no.
What's it? They correct me if I'm wrong. They died because
who died?
The aliens.
They can't survive on this planet.
Because they can't survive on this planet. They like got diseases and all that shit.
Okay.
That humans had because they were like sucking their blood.
Okay.
So if it's like that,
a dub's a dub, dog.
Dude,
that's true.
Doesn't matter what the score is.
But like, if you bring a bunch of predators down here, like actual predators.
I've seen that movie. They won, bro. We got to rub mud around us, bro, so they can't see us.
Yeah, but aliens were also fucking killing them too.
Oh, the predators won, bro. You didn't see the second.
Well, predators are aliens, aren't they?
Well, they're predators.
Imagine both of them together against us.
Well, they're mortal enemies, so they wouldn't both be against us. But.
Well, I mean,
but I think now we're getting into some like real sci-fi magical shit.
But if you seen, but if you seen the last Predator, bro, he dropped them a suit.
That's the only one I saw, yeah.
And that's the concept you're talking about. Like he dropped them a suit so they could fight like the other predators and shit.
That would be insane.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So
that'd be clean.
I'm just saying, like, if we're going up robots, aliens, bro, I'm for sure going aliens because, like you said, we don't know if they're bitches. We might lose, but for sure we're losing against robots.
Yeah, robots are losing.
We're not winning any
we're
type of robot.
There's no way we win that one. Well, what George? What are you doing? What's up? What's going on, George? Who?
Weidman.
Chris Weidman?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought okay. Not really important. I thought it was the Usman or like Masvidal fight.
I know,
but it's okay. No, it's still a good fight. Okay.
I appreciate the update.
Definitely. Keep us updated. So a little bit. This is what I was gonna get into before we did the whole aliens versus robots. Everyone knows who Bob Lazar is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who?
Bob Lazar.
No.
Okay, so essentially he worked at Area 51 in a place called S4.
Okay.
Right? But it was at Area 51. And his purpose was to figure out alien technology. Because supposedly, according to him, right, there was technology at S4, aka an area of Area 51.
Yeah, which is like known for
alien shit.
Yeah, for aliens. Yeah.
So he was, according to him, working on alien stuff like crafts and technology.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to figure out how it worked. Right?
Okay.
And he said that one of their technologies was, for example, let's say, let me see. So the way that he said that shit would like instead of using fuel and other stuff, you know how when you put like two things together that are magnetic,
yeah,
you can't, you know that middle part.
Yeah.
He said like imagine that middle part. That's what was being used
to propel them.
To propel and like elevate and go up and down and shit. So that was like their propulsion technology. Right?
Oh shit.
And he was supposed to figure out or like back test how that happened. And he obviously couldn't because he said the element that it used didn't exist on Earth yet. Like they haven't found, now it exists. Like now it's come out that, yeah, we have that. But he did this, I think in the 80s, late 80s, 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, late 80s, I think. He
claims.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he essentially was then erased from like all records of ever working there, ever going to school, ever working anywhere pretty much.
Wait, so he found it? So he
never found out.
He was in charge.
He was one of the top people in charge of figuring it out, right? And one of the things that he like came up with was element something. I forget what it's called. I know it's
I think element 57.
Probably. Whatever. It's an element that didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
That now today exists. But at that time it was not, it didn't exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he then went on to bring people to the area.
Yeah.
And watch like alien aircraft. But from like a distance. And people started to like get to what the fuck is going on, right? And they also
this was having an orgasm over there.
Fucking George. Okay. They also then like said his wife was having an affair. Right?
Oh, what the fuck?
And they told him about it because they were scared he might flip out and like go off and tell about aliens, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of felt like he was at risk, whatever. Point is, they got upset about the alien stuff, about him kind of coming out about it or telling people, or showing them like the area. He then is erased from ever working at S4, ever going to school, ever working where he used to work. Pretty much like he didn't exist.
Yeah.
And that he then got scared that he went on TV and like came forth about everything.
Yeah.
Because he felt like they were going to come for his life next, right? So that's his story, right? But I asked that to say, does everyone believe him?
Oh, for sure. There's
or a version of what he's saying is true.
Well, I don't know about the whole fucking
shebang,
the propelling shit,
propulsion.
But for sure, like the government has like alien technology. And shit. Like I know for a fact they got shit like that.
Okay.
And they said the other day they
saw a UFO.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna bring up too.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, this goes back to how fast technology fucking came out. Like,
and funny you say that. Everyone's somewhat familiar with like Egyptian pyramids, right?
Yeah.
And how it's been said that how the fuck did that even? How was that made?
Yeah.
Right.
That high and shit like that.
Yeah, and then there's like certain.
Stones that were cut in a certain direction.
Exactly. And certain things that were placed at a certain degree.
What if
and that they matched up with like, let's say they matched up with this and that like angle, degree of Venus, whatever. Like not, and we're not talking about astrology. I'm talking about actual like planets.
Yeah.
And shit that there's no way people thousands of years ago
were they Aries?
maybe their Pisces moon was rising that day.
Damn.
The Mercury wasn't in Gatorade that day?
I guess so.
What? Mercury wasn't in Gatorade?
Point is shit that shouldn't have been able to be figured out back then. Then same thing, how they cut certain things into certain pieces, right? Also, how the fuck did they get it up there?
Okay, what if?
That's true.
What if they cut from the top down?
Fuck, he's figured it out.
What?
That's next topic. This dude figured that shit out already.
I know.
I sound mad dumb now. Holy fuck. Hey, you came to work today, buddy. Came to direct, fucking science fact, man. All right, fuck that. We're not talking about it then.
Wait. How do they do it?
They start from they bake.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I was confused.
How?
Okay,
so you put the fucking tip first or what?
No. Like you start and you dig your way down. Instead of building up.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's say like whatever, like there's this much like worth of like I don't know, like sand or mud and shit. What if they start from the bottom? They start with the little box, bigger, and then.
But what that doesn't explain though is also how they cut all of that, because it has been said like some of the tools that would have been needed to do certain like cuts and certain things with the rocks. That too, that still doesn't make sense. But fucking good point.
But also like to combat like the aliens being here.
Yeah.
I had a class one time and we were talking about this shit. And she was saying like this planet, our planet is so unique. Like the closest other planet is like, we'll never get there. Yeah. It's like millions of light years.
It exists.
Yeah.
But we're never going to get there.
We would never get there. Our great grandkids will never get there. Nope. So yeah, there's only one other planet like this. So it's so unique. Why haven't like aliens invaded it? Either one, maybe they can't live on this planet like War of the Worlds.
Right.
Yeah. They probably already know like, yo, we can't live on this planet.
Yeah. But they can only be here for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Or maybe they're here already among us. Yeah. Living.
Right.
Like I heard, this is what I heard. I watched
Men in Black.
Situation. Yeah, there you go. Like where you're an alien. I just don't know.
I might be.
And you go like home and like take off your masks. And like,
George might be.
You peel away.
I think George for sure is.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to him.
He's done some weird shit.
You say that? My bad.
Yeah, bro. So this is what I heard.
Okay.
I heard that, they're already here. Or even if they were here, why would they even associate with us?
They want to take over.
Because, I mean, because
so you're saying like maybe
they're superior.
Look up
they're superior to us. Right? Because.
Are they?
That's
hypothetical.
That was something that they were saying is that there's already superior to us. Why would they even?
Because you know what? I think we figured out two big theories today. One, the pyramids were cut down from the bottom to top. That's one big one. And then Wesley figured out something else. Maybe the reason that aliens may not like touch down on Earth for that long is, or you know why? You know how we always see spacecraft? We see UFOs on UFOs and shit moving. Maybe it's because they can only do that.
Yeah, they can't really get down here.
Maybe it's because they can't get down. Because if they leave their little atmosphere in their shit, they'll die. Same way like when we go to space, right?
Or when we go down into like the ocean where it's too much pressure.
Exactly. So let's say when you go down into the water, right? You'll die because of the pressure. Or you go into space. If you don't have your spacesuit, right? If you're an astronaut, you're going to die. So same thing with them. Maybe they are superior. Maybe they have certain things that, would obliterate us. But maybe they can't even touch outside of the little fucking spaceship because the second they're outside, they're paralyzed.
Like gravity affects them?
No, I'm not saying something. I'm saying
they probably can't breathe the air that we
same way we can't breathe moon space or moon air. We can't breathe moon air. We can't breathe water. If we go into the ground to magma and shit, we'll die. We'll melt. Yeah. Same thing for them. Maybe like certain minerals, maybe certain elements in the air.
Or maybe the temperature is too hot.
Maybe they live. Maybe they live on a planet where it's like fucking freezing.
And also like,
but I mean,
like negative 100.
I just can't see the fact that like we're both living together. Like,
oh no, me neither.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like if they're here, they're for sure gonna want to wipe us out.
Yeah,
it's
gonna
be one species.
And I feel like this would be a long time to just look at us.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying. So I think this is what I think. I think they've seen us. They're around, maybe.
Maybe there's a few in hiding that don't want to fight, but obviously like the main fuckers, the generals and shit, like they want to extinct us to take over this planet. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
because like if we go to a planet,
Let's be honest.
They're gonna want, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Look at the history of this country.
Exactly.
Bro, come on.
Like,
Yeah.
What if that's not their thought process though? Like, what if that's not even like?
That's every species.
I
But
feel
that's
like
what I'm saying, bro. Like, why would they even fuck with us?
I feel like they can't fuck with us.
Yeah.
I feel like it's biologically.
I think you just answered it too. Why would they fuck with us? They're just gonna kill us. They don't want to fuck with us.
Yeah.
I'm saying like
because we're same way they're unknown. For example, let's say, if we're scientists, right? If we're world something important, world leaders, right? And an alien touches down. What are we gonna? The first thing we're gonna do? We're not gonna be like, yo, what's up, G? Like, what's your name? I'm President Obama. No, you know what we're gonna do? Fucking stun you, put you to sleep,
and carve
you out, and see what the fuck is inside.
Yeah.
you.
Then your homies are gonna hear about it. They're gonna be like, nah, they're fucking with my boy.
Yo, they're fucking with my boy Yayo.
Then
Like, open this up.
They're gonna pull
spread
up,
his cheeks
and
open, and fucking
letting the ray guns go.
Exactly. So to that point, damn, we figured out some important theories today, bro. The pyramids were built from up down, and aliens can't fuck with us because they can't get down from their fucking spaceships.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all it is.
damn, is it?
just like
I think so. Think about it. If we go to the moon, right?
somebody had to think about it, bro.
I can't, bro. I can't
wrap your head around that right
too
now?
much information.
I can't
He's
accept.
like, fuck,
I can't
bro.
accept the
I'm
fact
still
that
thinking about the Apple event.
I
Right?
just.
He's like, the air tags are doing what?
Wait.
I
So
so
ads.
on my
Wait. So they're gonna have to start watching ads? Is that what you're saying? Nah, bro. To me, I just think that they're superior. Like they wouldn't even like want to even interact with us. Why would they?
But
do
think
that?
about an assumption, though.
Think about when we go to the moon. We go so cautiously. We have suits on. We only send 2 people, right?
If we went to the moon.
If we went, well, I'm saying like when people. Oh, true.
Yeah, but this goes back.
But
this goes back to we don't have enough technology to be up there.
How do you know they do?
You just said they were superior to us.
How do you know they don't?
How do they know we don't?
Because we don't.
Because we know that, but they don't know that. A game of cat and mouse. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, given.
Okay,
Think about it. If they can't even get down for the spaceship, they're like, yo, these dudes are on some shit.
What makes you think they haven't gotten down and we just haven't seen it?
Well, they probably got down and they died, which is why we don't see them. You know what I'm saying? My point is that if they get down,
they can't survive on this planet.
Exactly. That's my point. Think about it. We figured out, put on a spacesuit. They can't even fucking put on some blankets to survive here. They're dumb.
Are they?
I think so. That's why we only see their spacecraft and their spaceships, because they can't get down.
Bro, I don't.
And think about it. If the reason why we only find spaceships is because they fucking like, what's that? The instant transmission back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh shit, we're going down. Bing, and they're back home. And we only see the spaceships. We figured out some shit today. Oh man, and the UN needs us. Yeah. Scientists needs us.
Well, I just presented that argument.
All right, what if it's
argument?
What if it's a fight on the block? Are you beating the alien's ass, or is he throwing hands with you?
It just depends.
To be honest, I'm getting a gun.
Nah.
That's not an
no
option.
guns, bro.
Knives?
Just no, nothing.
Hands?
Just throwing hands.
Oof.
I gotta see the alien.
Yeah, I gotta see the alien.
What
we're
carnation
talking
of the
like
alien
little
is.
fucking like string
If
bean
it's like
alien.
the aliens from Aliens and they have tails and big ass, not those. But if we're talking about the ones from like
E.T.
The Watch,
From Scary Movie,
I can
from
fight
Scary
those.
Movie 3.
Yeah, if we're talking about those, I'll take that, dude.
Yeah,
But we're talking like fucking Predator versus alien type shit. Well, I'm dead.
yeah, obviously.
I am deceased. But
Hey, but they're dumb, huh?
I think they're dumb, bro.
They're dumb,
about
but they're dumb, but they got spaceships, bro.
Think about it. We figured out we can get down on the moon.
Bro, we can barely get to the moon.
Maybe that's hard. Okay, so like maybe making spaceships easy for them, but maybe making cars is hard for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't have the materials.
Well,
Think about it. Maybe they don't have the materials to make the spacesuit.
Why would you get a car if you can fly? First of all,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What
We don't
the
have to
fuck?
get a spaceship, bro. We don't have to go to the moon, so we're not really like thinking about shit like that.
Well, we are.
Not the whole world is. Not everybody in the world's working for like to make a
That's true.
spaceship.
Yeah,
That's true.
but we have a full organization that does.
Do we though?
We do.
It's
It's heftily,
NASA has been said to be Nazi
it's been-
propaganda.
bro. It's funded pretty hefty.
By who?
I know.
By who is it?
Bro.
By who is it funded? Now we're getting into the real questions.
Our police are funded pretty hefty. I don't know if they're doing a great job.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the money's somewhere else in NASA, bro.
No.
They are.
He's saying that they are being funded. Nah, police get funded pretty well.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
and NASA does too.
I'm pretty sure NASA. You can't compare the two the two. You just can't compare the two.
I'm just saying, aliens are dumb. That's all I'm saying. All right. I think we can wrap that up because we've done some good work for the world today. Wesley, I know you had a very interesting topic to bring up. Pat Tilman. What's the deal with
George? You want to lead us into this one?
Georgie? Yeah.
So Pat Tilman, I think is the death of his anniversary. Is
that the
I
anniversary?
don't even like
death?
saying shit like that because, yeah, I think it was Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
Or Wednesday, one of those. He was pretty much a football player. He played for the Arizona Cardinals. He played for like 3 years. And then after 9/11 happened, he decided that him and his brother actually enlisted into the army.
So he just quit the football.
Yeah, he quit football. He turned down like a $3 million contract and he went to go to the army because
very cool.
American pride.
Yeah.
And he went. And then 3 years later, he was killed.
Okay.
In the line of fire.
Okay.
And then it was a big deal because obviously like his story was just
ex-football player turned military.
Yeah, and his American pride that after 9/11 he wanted to go fight and defend the country that he loves and they support him.
Right.
And after the funeral, there's a big funeral, whole army shit.
Yeah.
Well, originally they say he died fighting combat against like enemies and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then after the funeral, they actually let his parents know that he was killed in friendly fire.
Okay.
He was shot 3 times in the head by no more than 10 yards out.
Okay.
And he was like on a Ranger squad.
Yeah.
I may be wrong, but that's what I read, something like that.
Right.
So these guys are pretty
well trained.
Yeah. And they shouldn't be mistaking their friendly
for an enemy.
Teammate for like an enemy.
Yeah.
Especially 10 yards. 10 yards is like from here to fucking door probably. Maybe a little more, but it's not. I can tell who's who.
Yeah.
And
you can tell George from not a George.
Yeah. So he was shot like that, and then it became a bigger deal because they actually burned his uniform.
Yeah.
And then it was he used to write a notebook about Iraq or whatever, or Afghanistan, the shit that was going on, the reason why the war was happening, why we invaded it, and it said that he was actually, once he realized what they were really doing out there, he was against the whole thing, and he was going to publicly make like a public statement. Yeah. And 2004 was actually an election year. Oh. So that he was gonna.
Oh, that was the
Bush one.
Yeah. Okay.
And that he was going to make public statements, and it was probably gonna ruin
his
Bush's thing because, as you know, like after 9/11, Bush said, "We're going over there.
Yep.
We're gonna." Whatever the whole motive was to go over there.
WMD supposedly.
Yeah. Yeah. Saddam Hussein, all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in the pretty much come out with a public statement outing them, and then he just so happens to die.
Right.
In the line of fire, and his
friendly fire.
Friendly fire, and they all said it was an accident.
Yeah. Can I make a quick point to that?
What?
3 shots in the head is an execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be my one point on this real quick.
And they also, and the fact that you did all this to cover it up.
Yeah.
And then supposedly, one of the guys that was in the thing, like the squad, they told him to not talk about it.
So his own squad, said don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Even generals were in on this. Fuck. They were hiding the story, and his father was actually a lawyer, and he came out and said that like we'll never get the truth, and I pretty much accepted that. But he thinks like they don't want to release the truth because it's gonna affect like their recruiting
to the army.
To the army. And then we could dip into like, I don't even know if we want to dip into the whole like 9/11 shit, the whole reason why we really went into all that. But also like, I'm not trying to shit on the army. Yeah. But it's been almost a year. No, it's been a year since that Vanessa Guillen girl was murdered on the army base. Yeah. And they never, we don't even know what the fuck happened. Yep. There's no cameras. I would assume in the army base, there's a lot of cameras.
I think they found out what happened.
Yeah. I guess like the guy that killed himself, he killed her with his girlfriend being an accomplice, and then they ended up burying her and like covering it with cement.
Yeah, and then they tried to get him, and he shot himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even that still took a while for them to like.
Yeah, it took like months, bro.
Yeah.
See, but I think the controversy there was that they never did shit about it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Pat Tillman, right?
No, with the girl, like
Vanessa Guillen.
Her mom or her family, where they were basically out trying to get answers from them, and they never did anything until it became public.
And that's when they came out with some type of answer.
That's when they
but I think
public pressure came on.
Yeah,
the main issue, like that it was documented that she would like make complaints that guy was like harassing her, like, following her around. Until like they never did anything until she ultimately like died.
Damn.
So. But it's, I mean,
it's some dark shit. I mean, look,
very dark shit.
Man, I don't know where to
but
attack this.
It gets brushed aside. Like, you know how like they're so quick to come out like and complain about people kneeling and shit, and like people want to say like, oh, our troops and shit. But then like shit like this happens, and like you know, I don't want to say it like that, but like a lot of white people that, you know, support the troops don't say shit when it's like,
well, the one thing I noticed is that most things that come out end up coming out for two reasons. Either for fiscal reasons, right? So financial reasons. Or due to public pressure. That's it.
It's either one. But usually when it's public pressure, like it just gets out there and it makes a little bit of noise, but nothing ultimately ends up happening.
I mean,
I mean, I know we're talking about Pat Tillman and all that, but I know I sent you guys something about FIFA this week. About how like the Super League and all that.
Oh yeah.
And in one of the posts, they made a good point saying how FIFA and UEFA was very, very quick to act on this. But when it came to racism, it's kind of like...
A player even said that.
Yeah. But to bring it back to the Pat Tillman thing, I mean, like I said, the 3 shots in the head to me sound like an execution. That sounds very, very suspect. And the fact that it so happened to happen the year of the election with George Bush, with him about to come out negatively in the press, that was most likely going to affect his campaign. It has all the little details for a perfect conspiracy.
Yeah.
You know? Not to mention some, I won't say all, but some already believe 9/11 was a conspiracy in of itself, right?
Yeah.
And why we were even over there was also suspect. So, man, I don't know. A lot
happened within those years, huh?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like in power just assume that, you know, how it usually goes. Like it makes like there's like an uproar.
Yeah.
For a month, 2 months.
What
then
you know? What I've noticed?
Point, like it dies down, and that's when like.
Well, you know what I've noticed is the times in history where change has actually happened is shit like the revolution. Like when everyone goes out and attacks, like does that make sense?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? What? Like the revolution, how we essentially went against the entire like French government or British government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How they were, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say.
The American Revolution.
Yeah. So, for example, not to say this is what I want to happen here, right? But it does feel like until all those people die out of power, and we've talked about how like they continue to send their values downward.
Yeah.
But I feel like that doesn't happen. Then I think nothing changes really until all those people die off. You know.
Oh yeah.
I think there's change, but slow change.
Because it's always slow.
Because if you think about it, all those people who are in power, I mean, they're probably what 60 to 90 years old.
Yeah.
So we got to wait another 20, 30 years for them to just die off.
Till we're their age.
Yeah.
But still.
Like, but then even when we're
even
old,
then, I mean, we know
when we're old, we're gonna think that that's the right thing. But in reality, the kids that
we've all seen people our age are racist. Have we not?
What was that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the values get passed down.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Yeah. Like if you're around a racist household, then you're gonna be a racist.
Yeah.
Right?
So like, just because they die off, we know people our age. Not personally, I know, but I've seen right, whether that's on Twitter, on IG, or wherever. But with like they're racist too, and they're around our age. So like,
have you guys ever like been like victims of that shit?
Yeah.
Like, where somebody comes up to you and like says some fucked up shit to you?
Nah, just in soccer.
Yeah, not like malicious.
Yeah,
like that.
not maliciously like that. Because they hate me or anything.
I'll say, Maybe like with police.
Police?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I want to say, I'm not going to say like me personally, but like around my family and shit.
Yeah.
Like where they just treat you differently?
Yeah, where like they literally put my dad in handcuffs for like no reason.
Yeah.
Like right here in my house.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like that?
Like, not inside, but like right outside. Literally for nothing. My man just walked outside and was like, "What are y'all doing?"
Yeah.
And that was it.
Damn, that's all bad.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Nah, but it exists.
It exists. It definitely does.
And people sometimes have like hate in them, enough hate, like where it boils to where it like comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember one time in middle school, I think I was a 6th grader, and like this group of like older like white girls came up to me and my group of friends.
Yeah.
And like they started being hella racist to us. Like
really?
You know how like back then, like maybe like 2006, 2007, like the term was like, oh, like they're taking our jobs and shit.
Yeah.
That's what they were telling us basically, like, oh,
to you.
Like, yeah, they're
as
like
a 6th grader.
Yeah. they must have been like 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. They were like, oh yeah, like your parents are coming over here and taking our jobs, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
And like she tried to like say a joke, like, oh, like, do you know what you call like a Mexican something? Okay. And one of my friends was like, yo, mama, and like we all started busting up laughing. But that was like the one time we're like, damn, like this shit is real. Yeah. Like people were like really go through this shit.
I mean, I think the shit the type of videos that impact me a lot too is when like someone's at Target and let's say the lady or the person doesn't really speak English. Yeah. And they're kind of just speaking Spanish. And someone else in line is like, go back to your fucking country. Like, if you don't speak English, I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, if you don't speak.
You got to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
annoying.
I can't imagine. I don't know. Yeah. Like, my mom doesn't speak English that well. You know what I'm saying? So
I can only imagine,
just
like,
easily has been my mom. So
I can only imagine, like, how I would react if someone were to tell my mom that.
Oh, damn. That's not going well.
Oh, my God, bro. That's a different story.
That's not going well.
Because,
yeah, I
mean, I can take that shit, you know, if you.
Yeah, I feel
But nah, like be like that around my family, my brother, my parents. Go left. Yeah, bro, that's a different story.
Yeah,
but
so Pat Tilman, definitely a conspiracy.
I think
it sounds like it.
Yeah,
definitely sounds like it.
Yeah, it does. Shady shit, some shady.
Something weird going on.
Yeah, because if it wasn't, you would just came from the start, been like, "Yo, it's friendly fire."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially and you didn't mention
why burn the.
Yeah.
Why burn they burned his uniform.
So I was
no
actually,
reason for that.
I was actually just reading right now that I'm guessing if that's the reason they did it was because if a soldier is supposed to die or like if a soldier dies, they send back all like his stuff back to like his family. Obviously, like if he doesn't have any shit, then
and they didn't.
They didn't.
Obviously,
like the body probably did. The body get back to the States or no?
I don't know.
Well, you said they had to, right?
Because
well, I mean, you can have a funeral without the body.
True.
No, but they.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
I'm sure the body was retrieved, but
I'm assuming their family would have wanted.
Well, yeah, no.
Was there an autopsy? Was there an autopsy?
Is that no, I'm saying there was a body, but I'm saying you could have a funeral without the body.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's plenty of soldiers who never come back.
Yeah, definitely.
But so there was an autopsy.
Yeah, and then even people said like,
and then
they had to. One of the guys said you had to be even closer than 10 yards for that like type of wound.
Yeah.
So it was like execution type.
Yeah, that's another thing. How do you mistake someone at that range?
That's fucking crazy.
That's fucked up. I don't know. A lot going on there.
And I think his brother was like not on the same mission, but he was something like he was almost there, but he wasn't there. Okay. Like he didn't watch his brother die.
Right. Yeah.
But he was on the same like convoy, I think, or the convoy behind theirs.
In the area.
Yeah.
In the vicinity.
Yeah.
Of what? Yeah. Okay.
And what is his brother never like put out a statement or anything?
He has. I was reading earlier. I forgot where it went. But
is that pretty much a lost cause? No, you won't ever know what really happened.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's always a lost cause, like when somebody dies already.
When you're dealing with
we don't even know what JFK. You know what I'm saying? Like we have our theories, but indefinite, we'll probably never know. I know, but like
so it was actually interesting because I never thought until one of you guys I don't know who brought it up, but the driver could have shot him. You said that? Yeah, George said that the driver could have shot or was the one who shot JFK.
No.
And I was like, I think that same day I watched the video over and I was like, I did kind of see him move a little bit. You can see him move a little bit, but I don't know if that's enough for him to like pull the trigger. Or...
Somebody would have saw.
Guys,
somebody would have saw.
He was driving, so you know what I'm saying?
But he wasn't driving. He was going like 5 miles an hour.
It still had to be,
I think you.
I'm just saying.
Like,
but bro, if you're a fucking CIA agent, bro,
where was the muzzle like flash? No muzzle flash. So did he have a suppressor on it? Where's the suppressor? You see what I'm saying? So if you shoot someone, right? If I shoot you right now, everyone's gonna see like the flash, right? What was the flash? Did you see a flash?
Maybe it was a silencer.
That's all, okay. Then that's my point. Where did you see? Where's the suppressor? Suppressor's like this long. A suppressor's like this long.
I don't know.
So you have to fucking screw that in. So if you shot him, you probably see a suppressor, no?
I mean,
if a gun, if the gun is like, let's say 10 pounds, right? Fucking, it's maybe like this big. A suppressor's in like another fucking. Oh.
Whoa. Starting to look like Mikey.
So the suppressor's probably like another 5 or 6 inches. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So the tip of now the gun's like head is now like is now like 11 inches. You see what I'm saying? You're missing 11 inches? I know. I don't miss it.
Shit. No,
I don't miss the 11 inches, you know?
Damn, I mean, bro. Hey, whoa. Don't ask me that, bro.
But you get my point.
That's you, bro.
You guys get my point though, right?
Yeah, it's a long gun. No,
but I feel like the only scenario that would work out is if he had his hand in his jacket and he shot him like under his arm. I feel like that's the only way that would. Because I don't think that works. Like if he goes like this, because then the person to his right is gonna be able to see him do that.
Everyone's gonna be able to see him.
Yeah, and there's a crowd. Like,
there's literally a crowd. Sides. Like it's just I don't see that happening. And think about it. If your job, right? If your job is to fucking be the driver for the president, who the fuck is coming? Huh?
You're getting pat down.
You're getting pat down, and who the fuck is coming to you to shoot the guy while you're driving him? Whose bright idea is that?
Are you getting patted down, or are you just in the car chilling?
No, you're getting patted down. Come on. There's no way you're not getting patted down. If you're the president, and I'm gonna get
think about it. Hold on. Think about it this way. Hold on.
No. But the thing is, like, what if, like, I don't know this, but like, what is the angle of which like the bullet went in the head?
Literally, like straight forward.
Then there's no way he could have shot him.
Okay.
How?
To be honest,
you literally have to turn around and like.
So the question
you have to like get him dead on.
Straight ahead. Wasn't he like right behind him?
The driver has to be in front.
Okay, but the thing is, you guys are missing the fact now that there was supposedly more than one shot.
Was there?
Supposedly. So there's theories, obviously, the magic bullet, that there was just one, right? But then, but then there's the other one where so the magic bullet theory is that there was one bullet that went straight through and didn't get damaged, right? That's why it's called a magic bullet, because obviously if you shoot somebody, there's going to be damage on the bullet, right?
Yeah.
But even then, according to like reports, there was at least 2 or 3 shots. So are you telling me that this motherfucker shot him 3 times with nobody noticing?
All right, wait, hold on. Just going back to security, like how you guys are saying about like he should have been patted down. Think about it this way. Okay. This was all before 9/11. So like anything before 9/11 to me is like security isn't as like tip top, right? Because after that they created this fucking limo that was like made out of tank fucking steel or some shit like that. But before that, they didn't.
Okay, but
see, all that is irrelevant based on
how?
Based on the 3 shots, based on that the bullet went straight on.
We can also say that it was all planned.
But your point is that security wasn't as like great.
Yeah.
So that maybe he could have snuck in a gun, right?
Yeah.
But my point to that is that the CIA did exist, the Secret Service did exist, FBI did exist. So all these organizations already existed.
Yeah.
And he was trying to take them down, right?
Yeah. And they obviously like this is planned. This is all planned.
Well, yeah, definitely planned. But I'm just saying, I don't think they went to the driver, right? The guy whose job it is to sit in front of him and be like, yo, you gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like chicken arm yourself and fucking.
He probably could have gone like this right under his armpit.
But then they would have seen something in the car. Where are the shots in the car?
Yeah, it would have gone through the seat.
Yeah.
But
So you're telling me he angled it up perfectly at his head?
He might have.
Okay.
Look, I'm just going based off of
being the devil's advocate. I get what you're saying.
I'm just trying to see.
I'm just saying
how it could have been that.
Right.
However, there's also the regular fucking sniped them out
at the library, which I think is much more plausible.
Yeah, which sounds.
Let's face
more,
it. If that dude was trained by like military, he could easily get 2 or 3 shots off.
These SEALs.
Like there's like especially with one of those. Come on, like I'm no expert
there's
in this.
hitmen, bro.
Like I'm no expert in this. I'm just saying
hitmen that are.
If you're trained for that, same
Yeah.
thing. You're trained to like make goals and free kicks, right?
Yeah.
You can do them on like will. This man is trained to shoot guns.
Yeah.
He can do this shit on will. Especially, I think the reports are like it was maybe 100 meters out. Like a football field.
Yeah, I'm sorry, George. The driver, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Come on. Yeah. That just didn't happen.
This fool would have been Jason Bourne or some shit.
Exactly. He would have had to like been a fucking time traveler, paused everything.
That is the crazy, but
that
whole video is crazy though.
That is. Imagine having that job though, and you're like just fucking driving, and you just hear some shit, and you feel like brain matter or like some shit on you. You're like, fuck, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's screaming like, what the fuck do you do? Like if you're the driver, you helping your boy out who's the president? Or are you like, fuck this, like I'm out of here?
Didn't they?
That's your job. Is that the worst job you can have?
At that point, he's dead, bro. Yeah. Like, what do you do?
But I'm saying, like, if you're the driver, right? You obviously aren't looking. So if you just hear the shots, you feel the shit on your back of your neck, and you're like, ugh. You know, like, are you running? Are you getting down? Or are you like,
yeah, you probably start thinking, did it hit me or
is that mine? That's my point. Yeah,
or like shots fired.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're running.
I'm hiding.
You're looking.
I'm going under the car.
You're looking at Mr. JFK, and you're like, no. You know, like you get him, and you wrap him up, and you're like, no.
Nah, I'm hiding, bro. I'm hiding.
Every man for themselves.
Yeah. I'm not trained for that shit.
They're trained for that though.
Yeah, they're trained for that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying in your position, like
they're trained
push comes to shove. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
And I'm trained for that.
Yeah. Fuck that. You're running.
I'm running.
Every man for himself.
That car be 4x4.
They'll crucify. They'll probably kill you like next week for running.
Driver of the car.
Secret Service agent refused to protect the president.
Has now been executed.
That'd probably be like espionage.
Yeah. Treason.
Yeah.
So speaking of bad jobs, or speaking of jobs in general.
Yeah, let's get off this conspiracy shit.
Yeah. This is not supposed to be that episode, but hey, I'm loving it.
Yeah, that was cool.
So where do you guys want to get into jobs?
Like what's the worst job you've had?
Okay.
We don't have to give out the employer. You can just say like what you did.
Okay. Or like why was it the worst?
Yeah, for sure mine was the fast food.
Okay.
Yeah, I fast food.
Hector?
Same. Pizza place.
I worked in fast food for almost like 2 years in total. Probably like 3 years.
I remember those times. Yeah.
Probably like 4. No, like 3.
Not 3.
Yeah, probably like 3.
Yeah. So everyone fast food?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was just.
Was it because? Would you say all fast food though? Nah, right? I would say it's more so like the specific fast food.
Nah, because you have restaurants like In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A that are probably pretty enjoy. I mean, as far as I see, it looks pretty cool to work there. Yeah. And that's like pretty trendy too, you know?
Right. Like I'm sure Starbucks workers aren't
as I know some Starbucks workers that hate their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hate?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I would say more so like In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A. Like that's
honestly,
those are the two
Chick-fil-A
fast food.
looks like a great place to work.
Right? Like smiles everywhere.
But also like you gotta be in the position first, because when you're busy like that all the time, it's fucking annoying.
That's true. You're right.
So like I'm not gonna say they enjoy their job. Obviously In-N-Out gets paid great. Like it's a great job, but I know damn well when like I worked in that shit and it was busy as fuck, I'd be like, oh my god,
you're just over.
When can this shit end already? Like, and I know it makes time go faster, but still, it's like fuck this. Like,
you're back to sweating.
Yeah,
you can't sweat on.
Yeah, that's the
that was
shitty part.
I knew guys who were like that. It was gross.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, Hector, what was your worst memory?
My worst memory. Dang, I have to think about that one.
Yeah,
I've had a few.
I'll get back to you. Yeah,
I remember one time. It's not like a bad time, but I just remember this. We were working at this pizza place, right? And it was me and Hector.
Yeah,
and it was.
Let's get down to the shits now.
It was, bro. We sold wings there too, right?
Who was the conductor?
And I remember what. We were fucking whatever. This like Mexican family comes in.
Yeah.
And I think Hector was ringing up, and then the guy was like, how much for a pound for the wings? And you know how like in the Mexican stores you ask for meat by pounds?
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, sir, we don't serve by pound. We serve it's like 10 for $12 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But that shit had me dying.
You guys should have just got the wings and waited and see how much the pound was. Put the scale in the back.
Yeah.
We should have charged him like $20 per pound. But it's funny because they asked us in Spanish. He's like, "¿Cuánto por libra?" And then Hector just turned around and started laughing. I started laughing. That shit was hilarious.
So you answered seriously though, Hector?
I answered serious.
Like you were just like, oh, like sir, let's get it out.
Oh yeah, I told him how it was. Like I wasn't gonna fuck with him.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny. That's probably one of the funniest, but not the worst. That's probably one of the funniest.
Oh fuck.
But like customer interactions are interesting sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, people are stupid as shit.
I remember one time they caught this homeless guy. Like he stole a pizza because like in the way it was set up at the pizza place, like it was like fast pizzas, like Little Caesars style.
Yeah.
Like $5 pizzas and like
you
just walk in and you get a pizza and you're out.
Yeah.
So we had them like under these heaters. So like that was the policy. We had to have like a certain amount just for people to come in and get them.
Okay.
And like it was a slow day, and like we were all like kind of cleaning and like doing like side stuff like in the back.
Yeah.
And like this man, like he army crawls inside, and like like it's like a movie scene. Like he's like a spy and shit. Like he's army crawling.
Was this the baseline one or?
Yeah, I think I showed you the video. And like this guy, like,
because I was to say the Rialto one, you can't do that.
He stands up like behind a wall, and you know how like in the movies like people peek like this and like they're like behind a wall.
Yeah.
He did that, and then he ducked under the counter. He like slid over the counter, grabbed the pizza, slid back, and was on his way though.
So he stole a pizza.
He stole a pizza.
Did you watch this whole thing happen?
No, like I saw it on the camera.
Oh, afterwards.
And the only reason we realized that was because like it was somebody's like lunch. We're like, it's because like when
my lunch is gone. Yeah,
like when we make pizzas, like we all share.
Right.
Let's say like there's 3 people, and everybody gets like a few slices and shit.
Yeah,
that's the only reason like we realized like
because that was your box.
Yeah, like what happened to the pizza?
What the hell?
It was a mystery for a while.
Yeah.
Until the manager came in like, hey, like can you check the cameras?
Yeah.
And then we all.
So this is like the baseline one, right?
Yeah.
Damn. So, some memories made there. Yeah. Some memories have been made there.
Fucking Marlo.
At that spot or baseline?
Both.
We almost found George's dream girl there.
Now you know where I'm getting.
What happened?
She was a perfect match for you.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit on here.
Did we?
Yeah, I said I was gonna go on a double date with them. We were trying to set it up.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some
shawties there.
Yeah, there's other girl that worked at me. Hector's spot.
Oh. Yo, Hector.
Yayo never met her. Yayo never met her.
Oh, nah?
Who was she?
She was really Mexican.
Yeah.
Really Mexican. Like no hablo inglés.
Oh, like that?
Yeah. But she was cute.
Yeah.
Really pretty. And I heard she pulled up to Culichi Town a couple of times. Me and Hector about to pull up one time.
Damn.
Now what happened?
Nah, it's not my scene.
Yeah.
You just see Wesley at the top.
No, she was really pretty. And
Okay.
There's this other girl who's pretty, who's actually my kind.
Okay.
But she was like into like 40-year-olds.
Oh,
shit.
What the?
I think you went on.
She was into married men.
I think you went on a date with her. Not you on a date, but you and Hector were like triple dating. Was it Marlon that Hector? When you guys went to like Denny's and shit?
Yeah.
And he pulled out his phone. He was like,
I forgot you.
That's what we're talking about?
yeah.
What the fuck, yo?
I forgot you were there.
Bro, that girl, every time, like, she would try to question, like, my authenticity.
Her?
What do you mean? Like you're
Like, because she was Bolivian, too.
Yeah.
Oh, like that? Oh wait, I think I've heard of that. I remember this girl.
Yo.
Remember you guys talking about her?
Oh, shit.
I remember all the memories came back.
Dude, everything. I remember coming out of the gym and my boy Hector's on the phone like, oh, wait, was I at the gym with you? Or I think you were on the phone, right? Oh, nah. I remember. We were at the gym together. We're all going home, right? And I get a call from you. You're like, hey, what are you about to do right now? I was like, oh, well, I mean, probably just gonna go chill and eat.
With the good girl.
With the good girl. Well, yeah. Definitely. And he's like, oh, you want to come eat at Denny's? I was like, I mean, yeah, sure. He's like, but just like to let you know, it's a heads up. So-and-so's gonna be there. And I was like, are we talking about Wesley's so-and-so? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm there. And he was like, but she's bringing a man. And I was like, How dare she? This trifling little
Let me put it out there. Me and this girl never like even went on a date.
Nah, nothing like that.
It was just always like,
just like
your friend's cute. Like, what's up?
Nah, yeah, nothing serious like that. Yeah, not even like a fucking going out. Yeah. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm there. And we pull up and, bruh, that shit was.
That was weird.
You know what's funny was that even though her mans was there, anytime he left to the restroom, guess who she was talking about?
Damn. Every time he went to the restroom?
Every time my boy went to the restroom, she was like, so what's Wesley doing? Or how's Wesley? And she's like, oh, Wesley's so this. I'm like, so do you like Wesley or do you like this motherfucker? And then this dude texts me, I think afterwards, or I think like we went out for a second. He's like, yo, you know, like they're getting married, right? And I was like, huh? Well, I think he told me they are married. Some shit.
They eloped or something.
They eloped. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, bro. Homie has like 3 kids. I was like, oh my God. Like,
yeah. That's usually how it goes with girls in my life.
That was weird.
And she was younger than us?
No, she was like our age.
Exactly. Our age, yeah. But this dude was like,
but remind me, this was like when we were like 19.
So we were 19 years old. 19 or 20.
This was
and
2016.
This dude was like 32. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in his 30s.
Damn.
He's like a dance instructor and shit like that.
Homie was a little sus. I'll tell you that. Homie was a little sus. That I could tell you. Oh man, you don't disagree, right?
No.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, but back to the jobs though. So you guys had a little cuties on baseline. Some good girls.
Well, I never worked on baseline.
The reality.
Whoa.
I mean, hopefully not. You know, I never want that from my boys.
At the Rialto one, there was like one. There, honestly, it was just that one girl. I'm not gonna say her name, even though she probably doesn't even listen to this. But her,
bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
But like, I had other jobs before. Like, I'm not gonna name the places, but like my first job, I was there for like almost 2 years.
Yeah, there's some cuties there. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I mean, depends on who you ask, but yeah, I used to hate working there, and then like I hated working there, but I liked the people there. It was a cool little staff.
Right.
Like,
there's a little family.
Yeah, a little shift one time, like a Saturday shift in the morning. It was lit.
Yeah.
We used to like. I can say this. Like, actually, I can't say that.
Yo, I'm about to look up the statute of limitations.
The place though. You didn't know the place.
Yeah, but my current employer might watch this and be like, whoa.
Oh shit, the statute of limitations are not up on that.
Well, first,
my boy backtracking. Oh yeah. Don't worry, Wesley, I'll cut all that out. Oh fuck. That went left real quick. I didn't know he was gonna say that.
You gotta bleep like the beginning. We can keep this part. Like,
yeah.
Bleep the act.
Yeah.
We can bleep the act.
Holy shit, bro. I thought he was gonna say something like,
I know.
Like, yo, we went outside, like had a 15-20 minute break when we weren't supposed to.
Probably even like, or probably like smoked a joint or some shit.
Yeah, joint in the restroom.
Honestly, my boss, I can say this.
The worst thing you can do.
The lady that hired me at that spot, she got fired like not even a month into it because she was hitting lines of cocaine in the break room.
Damn, that's lit.
Oh wow.
I can see why you said.
And her name, all right, you're gonna have to bleep out the name, like this whole thing. But I'm gonna just tell you guys because it was funny.
Yeah.
Her name,
God,
exotic.
Damn, she's out of town. Oh shit, what?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to bleep a few things out.
Yeah, I'll bleep those two out. Don't worry.
That was that was her, and that place was cool. Like there was, I would eat like they took our privileges away for like free food.
Yeah.
So, but me and the homies, we were just like
finesse it.
Yeah, we knew the blind spots of the cameras. We'd make each other food and be like slide it under, and then all right, you go eat in the walk-in.
Damn. Little coordination. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, or in the break room, man.
Okay.
Like that.
That's how it has to be, bro.
I like it.
That was cool though.
You guys ever hit the Mile High Club at work?
I don't think it would be called that. No.
The Mile High Club.
The equivalent.
The equivalent.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
I haven't.
I've never done
No,
that.
I've never had the opportunity or the pleasure.
Mm-mm. Never.
Nah.
That would be quite frowned upon.
So
I've heard of some people that have been closed.
Yeah. Damn.
They would tell me.
No. Okay. Keep going.
I was just talking about my work experience. Like,
Right.
I was pretty good on the grill, you know.
Yeah, I feel it.
And then like whenever somebody, so you have like the intercom in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like whenever somebody would complain, I never like spit on their food, nothing like that, because like I think that's gross.
Yeah.
But I would just like skimp them.
Like less meat.
Yeah, less. If you order a chicken
Beans or rice.
taco, I'm giving you like a quarter of a scoop when you should get like a full scoop. And if you said no ranch, I'm gonna pour extra ranch. Like if they're being dicks to the cashiers for no reason, like I didn't like that shit.
You overhear it?
Yeah, well, because I could hear it, and I just didn't like. I was like, oh, fuck this fool. Like, I'll give him fucking no meat on his beef taco, and let's see if he comes back and complain. Yeah.
Do they come back and complain sometimes?
No,
not
no.
really.
Sometimes they did, but we just laugh about it.
Yeah.
And then like, I remember one time this guy came to complain about his burger, and he was like, it was too tangy, and then I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like,
It was too tangy.
yeah.
Like tangerine?
I was like, I don't even know. I guess orangey. I guess, and I was like, whatever, bro. I made his burger the same way, and then he had no complaints about that. I don't know. People are stupid.
Yeah, people are stupid.
Oh, man.
That's crazy. George, you got any wild happenings at your work? Oh,
Just where you
people
fuck
ran
some
people
guys
over.
up.
Yeah, I
Yes,
forgot.
fool.
Yeah.
Are you open to like, let's say girls walking down the aisle right at your work? Can you do something about it or not? Well, I mean, something.
Yeah, I feel like at Burlington where George works, they go bodies in the bathroom.
Yeah, you guys do?
10-second bodies.
There's a department because sometimes they do that.
You guys are a fight club, right?
Yeah, so, you know.
That's what's right.
That was a long time.
Are you guys gearing up to storm Amazon or what?
There's some
You're trying to take over?
there's competition.
Was a lead there.
Yeah.
Just telling the stories like what happened. Saw the video.
Ah, okay.
There was an old man. He said an old man kept peeing in the truck.
Oh shit.
They would go check up on him.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
He's like, no, nothing. And they started realizing the photo.
Damn.
The corner started getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, that's disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay. So
that shit stinks though.
to get back to my question though, right? Let's say you see a girl walking down the aisle and she's like putting boxes, or pallets.
I actually have something like that. I remember one time I was working with this girl who was like, it was at one of my jobs, one of my many jobs.
Yeah, many. Yeah.
It was, she was struggling like carrying this box, like putting it on the shelf. And I was like, me being the nice person I am.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go help her. And then she goes like, I was doing perfectly fine. And I was like, oh, she wasn't. She was about to throw out her back. And then like, she's like, I'm strong. I could do it by myself. I don't need a man's help. And I was like, all right.
Whoa.
I was like, all right, bitch, fucking. She's gonna be the hunchback of Notre Dame by the time she's like fucking 20 and shit.
Damn.
And I was like, and every other time she'd be like, she would ask me to help her like go throw away the trash or something. I'd be like, oh no, I'm busy. I gotta clean this. Like, fuck you. What the fuck? I'm trying to help you. Like, I'm not trying to hit on you or whatever. Like, I'm literally trying to help you out because you're about to fucking break your back into two. Like,
yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I could do this by myself. I don't need a man to help me. Like, and I'm like, all right, have fun. Do that shit. I took it off.
Really?
Yeah, I put it back down.
Damn.
Yeah, if she came at me like that, I would have probably done the same
wild.
shit. Yeah, that's fucked up.
She must have been having a horrible day. Or maybe she's just one of those girls who hates men.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then there was actually a guy one time when I was working in the Rialto place.
Yeah. There's
a Del Taco spot in front of it. I used to go there pretty often just because it's right there.
Yeah.
And then like this, so like I hold the door for everybody. I don't care who it is. Like if you're pretty close, I'm gonna hold it for you. And this old ass man who's on a fucking walker, he's probably like using those shit that keep your heart pumping. Like he's going up the thing, and then I'm holding it for him, and then he starts yelling. He's like, I don't need you to hold the door for me. I can open it for myself. And I closed it right in front of him. I just walked away. I was like, all right, fuck you, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with these people? Like,
can't even accept a helping hand.
Yeah, like I'm not asking for him. I'm doing a nice thing, and then I turn around and so struggling to open the door and shit. Like, fuck you, bro.
I would have ran and closed it again. Like, fuck you.
Is this why chivalry is dead? Or having manners is dead?
I mean, I'm always gonna do that. I low-key hate when I hold the door open and then like they don't even say thank you. They just like walk in.
Oh yeah.
That's just annoying.
I'm petty. I'm petty, bro. I'll say you're welcome. I'll say you're welcome to them.
So they can say thank you?
Yeah, so they're like, oh my bad, thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm petty.
Like
bro.
Today at the gym, there was actually this lady. She's probably like late 40s, early 40s.
Yeah. What happened?
Rose knocked her out.
Rose knocked out.
Zon,
oh shit! Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Think of what George gets excited about, bro.
Yeah. It's okay. All right, keep going with your story.
Whatever.
Ooh.
So bad.
Kick the shit out of her.
But
okay.
I don't know what I was talking about.
You're saying
you were telling a story.
The
About the
Rialto
lady
thing
at the
already
gym.
happened.
Then there's
Rialto.
that.
The gym.
You were telling the story, Greg. Thanks for the context.
Well, they started talking over. They talking about the girl at the gym.
Fucking this lady, she was in crutches, like she had one of her legs in a brace, and she was like doing like chest workouts, and then she would like, I saw her today, and she was like rolling the dumbbells back to where we're supposed to go. So I got up and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna help her. Like, and I helped her put the dumbbells back, and then I helped her put the other ones back, and then she was like, oh, thank you. Like she was nice. But I know some people might get like offended, like, you know, I could do this myself.
Right.
You know, like the other lady. So at first I saw her doing it one time and I didn't help her, but then the second time I saw her and I was like, all right, I feel
She needs
bad.
some help.
Yeah. And I did it, and then she was like, thank you, I appreciate it. But then after, like, I was kind of by her putting some weights, and then I was gonna help her again. She was like, I think I got this one though. Thank you. Like,
Oh, okay.
I feel like once is cool, but I don't think you gotta keep like.
yeah, no, I wasn't gonna be like her, but I was just by there, so I kind of like looked in her direction. I think
And
she
you felt
knew-
awkward?
Yeah, I knew she was. I was like, oh, if she needs help, like,
I guess
because no one else was helping her. Like,
I feel like in that situation you have to ask them. I feel like you shouldn't just like.
But
go
you
up to
you
them.
knew that she was on a walker the week before, right?
no, she was literally in crutches right there.
Oh, she was.
She was rolling the weights back to the rack.
Ah, got it.
So I helped her. And then like the other day, like this other girl was struggling to like put her weight back, but like I didn't go help her. Cause like then she's be like, oh my God, he's trying to hit on me.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to hit on you.
Damn.
I'm just trying to be fucking nice.
Yeah. Now, being nice is.
But what if you are trying to hit
easily
on her at
construed.
work?
Review.
I wouldn't hit on her like that though. Like by helping her put something away.
Oh,
You give her a little rub on the back.
I guess my flirting is different, but
That's what you do. That's your move, Marlon?
I'm just putting a
little spank.
oh yes.
Good
I'm
job.
just saying.
Good job, champ.
you're trying to get Marvel fired.
I'm just no. I'm just saying. Theoretically, is that something you would do? Like oh,
Like,
like
that's
lean
how
over
you
a
would
little bit,
Hold up.
real quick.
Wait, what?
Lean over,
Bend over.
But I'm just like
Take a deep breath.
something like that. You know, just a little like a light pat or a light like little rub.
Yeah.
Feel like
Have I
that's
ever done that?
borderline
Yeah, I'm saying, do
sexual
you do that
harassment.
or would you? With
yeah.
your coworker, she's a little cutie.
No, I don't hook up with coworkers.
You guys didn't like this statement or what?
For real, I didn't know why they
My
laughed.
man is
I
on the
was like-
stand. Okay.
I mean, it was kind of like not timed well.
You guys?
Nah.
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 Oh, okay. We got one more.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I don't.
Okay.
I don't believe mixing the work life with the pleasure.
No,
life, but-
yeah. I see what we're doing today. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Marlo?
Nah. Me? Me.
I would
How
never.
dare you ask that?
If we're gonna dive deeper into this topic, I would like to remove myself from the conversation.
Oh shit.
This was a hot topic.
Yeah, apparently. I thought we were gonna have a lot to say, but everyone got mad quiet. I guess no experience, right? That's what it is.
No experience.
We don't really know much about delving in that area, swimming in that pond.
That's a gray area to me.
Nah, I've never hooked up. I got in a relationship, but not like that.
Did you guys not hook up or what?
Oh, well, I would count that like it's.
It's kind of like making love.
Not, you saying? No, it's not, because I remember the day Hector introduced us to her, and it wasn't like
It wasn't that way. It wasn't
like, yo, she's a good girl.
Yo, this is a good girl.
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is.
Like, yo.
There was no fireworks when you met her? Nothing? He didn't.
No, this was literally. Can I say this, Hector? Or?
Nah, say
No.
it. Nah, say it. Say it. I'll cut it out if I have to, please.
Yeah. Just say it.
I'll cut it out. I'll bleep it, please. Please, I'll cut this shit out.
Keep it, man. He can tell you after.
No. Say it.
Nah,
I'll bleep it. Hector, I got you. I'll bleep this shit. Go.
Oh shit.
It's my girl.
Whoa, damn. Okay. So that's how you introduce them. Okay. That's different.
Hey, I was young, bro.
That's different.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this was years ago.
Fuck. Damn, you did that?
Old Hector.
That's
New
crazy.
Hector would never.
Nah, New Hector's a respectable young
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's yeah. So okay, so we're all off board. No one's into like dating in the workplace.
No,
I strongly
This
what's the word I'm looking for? I'm strongly warn you against to participate in that.
okay.
I mean, sometimes that shit happens. Like you see them every day and shit, and it's like,
It ends up happening.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I think it's like, isn't what's like a fact or a study? You see them more than like you see your family and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends what job you work at, but most if you're working at 95, 40 hours a week,
Yeah. You're gonna see those people a lot.
yeah. So I know I see why it happens and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
you get
obviously.
a little Jim and Pam going on.
Yeah.
Little Jim.
Well, and then
Alper.
like Hector said, you got your work wife and then your wife. Like,
Yeah. No, you got your work wife, you got your girlfriend,
you got your gym wife.
gym wife, online wife. You got your online wife for sure.
George got a few of those.
Yeah.
Pen pals.
Feel me? You gotta have a few. If you don't have multiple wives, like you're not even really living out here.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Polygamy.
polygamy all the way.
All the way.
Yeah. So you guys are against it too then?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, just not. No, I'm not saying if
I'm
you've
just
done
kidding.
it.
I'm not against it.
Yeah,
No,
just
I
like,
am against it actually.
Yeah, you just
I,
said
you
you
shouldn't
are.
do it.
I'm saying I'm
against
not
it
asking if
too.
you did it. I'm just saying, are you with it or are you not with it?
You shouldn't do it.
you shouldn't do it.
Depends
but,
where you're
but
working.
it happens.
Okay.
Depends where you're working. If you're working,
I
in like,
would say it's not advisable. It's not the perfect situation.
It's not because
It can get very messy.
yeah, if you're working like
Yeah.
at a fucking, if you're like 19 at a fucking,
How about? Slow down.
at like a Macy's,
Okay.
go ahead. No one's worked at Macy's.
I know. No one did. I know no one did.
Go ahead, but if you're like
Or like
27 at like
Yeah.
a fucking corporate office,
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't do that.
For sure.
Even though it
Exactly.
might be hard to
Exactly.
Resist.
because sometimes it's like
What if she's your higher up, and like she promised you the
And she's
promotion?
with
the
it?
promotion.
Yeah, she promised.
I think
the
we're
promotion.
entering a gray area.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe we don't say anything.
That's
in
always
case-
dangerous, though. That always.
Just in case
Yeah,
somebody wants to
yeah, 'cause
enact
then
it.
they'll
More
use it
times than
against
not,
you.
The truth
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah, let's not get anyone in trouble here.
I think we should just go to
Yeah, let's go to the Marvel. That's what you're. No.
yeah,
Okay.
no, definitely because
Yeah. Okay. Let's do Marvel, boys. This past week, yesterday, we had the season-ending finale
Which I haven't watched.
that Hector hasn't watched, of course.
Like
Shake my
always.
Shake my-
fucking head.
Exactly. What's it called?
However, we're still gonna talk about
we're still
it
gonna talk about it
because we gave him a freebie last week.
exactly, and you don't get two in a row.
no, I think he actually watched it last week. George was the one who watched it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, right. Whatever. Point is,
George just watched it though.
Okay, so the finale came out. The show is no longer. Spoiler alert. The show is no
Big spoiler
longer.
alert.
Yeah, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It is now Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Hence, our boy Falcon is no longer Falcon. He's now Captain America.
Yeah.
And Hector, oh shit, my boy, he's okay.
So
So
his whole finger in his ear.
2 fingers. Pause.
Put your thumb.
Was anyone curious? Okay, the episode before this, I was curious the whole time as to what the fuck was in that like briefcase.
Yeah,
I knew the whole time.
You knew it was a suit the whole time.
Yeah.
I had an idea.
I thought it was like a new pair of wings or like a new shield, like a customized one just for him.
Yeah.
But obviously it ended up being like a whole new suit. I presume it's vibranium,
Yeah.
right? Because Wakanda made
Like
it.
the wings and shit.
Yeah, and
It's because like John Walker tore his wings so easily. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be able to tear these up.
Exactly.
John Walker's not gonna be able to.
plus he had a white on his suit now,
Yeah.
whereas John Walker did not. Because he wasn't pure. No one made that correlation.
What?
Okay, if you want to, no one's diving that deep into
Oh
it.
shit! Okay.
Wait, hold on.
But-
On IG, so on Instagram, right? I saw a meme that said the reason John Walker, right? Fake Captain America, the one we hate.
Yeah.
His Captain America suit has no white because white is a symbol for purity, right? Whereas my boy, new Captain America, right, has white in the suit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that's a suit like in the comics.
Yeah, very cool suit though. Very cool.
That
very
shit's
cool
badass.
Suit. A lot better than his old suit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I did not like his old suit.
Yeah.
It-
Well, I mean, he wasn't Captain America, but
I know, but like still, he couldn't have Tony Stark make something better for him. You know, for you.
no, they weren't fucking with each other.
That's true. You're right. But still, I don't know. I feel like someone should have made something better.
Is anyone else kind of upset that he doesn't have actual superpowers?
Nah, because they want to make it seem
that's
like
the point.
anybody could be Captain America.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said. I don't have a super soldier syndrome.
Yeah. Yo, that little speech at the end, the little soliloquy in front of the senator.
Yeah. About
Oof. Powerful.
It was powerful.
Very powerful. I think it was it's akin to times today. You know,
all of that relates to now.
Yeah,
everything applies right now.
Some great writing for sure.
Some great acting.
Great acting as well. I'll tell you what, the favorite part of this entire series has been him and Bucky just hanging out. Anytime they're just fucking around with each other, whether that's at the boat or at the therapist's office or whatever it is.
Yeah.
To me, that's my favorite. I really enjoy those parts. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. I think it was good. I'm not really in for the.
Really? I am. I really like that, especially
the laughs.
Nah. I don't know. I enjoyed those parts. It was really funny.
So the girl who got the pardon, she's evil.
Well,
but she helped.
They're turning her in. Well, did she really?
So she's the power broker, right? Where we thought the power broker was someone else, but then she comes forward and says, she says, "I'm the power broker."
Yeah.
But my boy Captain America doesn't know, right? He just
he doesn't know.
He just thinks that's his
his friend,
his friend or whoever the fuck it is. Yeah. Does anyone know who that lady with the purple hair is?
Yeah, she's Madam Hydra.
Madam Hydra?
Yeah. So she's I don't want to ruin.
No. What is she?
She's Madam Hydra, but she's gonna form.
What does she do? What does she do, fucker?
She's gonna she forms a team eventually.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna be in the Black Widow movie.
Okay.
Because she was actually she actually used to have a relationship with Nick Fury back in the day.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, so she's good.
Just teeters on that line.
She's Hydra.
Because John Walker's now gonna be what's it called, a U.S.
Yeah, he's
agent?
a good guy.
He's a U.S. agent.
That's
now?
his original role, U.S. agent. He does become Captain America for a little bit, but he's usually that U.S. agent. They have a group called the Thunderbolts.
Okay,
it's other hero villains, whatever.
Yeah. Okay,
that's cool.
Yeah, and then
go ahead.
I guess that guy Torres. He's probably gonna be the new Falcon.
Torres?
Yeah.
The soldier?
Yeah, the soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, because he told him he can keep the suit, right?
Yeah.
And he's probably gonna fix it up.
Yeah. Well, he told him I can fix it. Yeah. I can probably fix this. And
I don't really trust him.
He does become the Falcon, but he actually becomes a Falcon.
Like the bird?
He doesn't become.
He does they do experiments on him because in the comics, Red Wing, Sam's little play robot, whatever.
Yeah.
He's actually a fucking Falcon.
Okay.
That helps him out. So and then this scientist does experiments with the Falcon on him.
He turns into an animal.
And he becomes he has wings and shit.
Okay.
But I don't think that's gonna happen in this thing. But yeah.
Okay. Anything else on Captain America? Other than it was amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Great ending.
So what's the next series?
Next?
What's the next series that's gonna come
Loki's
out?
next.
Loki is next.
Has nothing to do with Captain America.
No.
But it's gonna tie back to anything?
It's gonna probably tie back to WandaVision.
Yeah,
and it starts right after the last movie.
Endgame.
Where he
escapes with the Tesseract.
Yeah.
With the what?
Tesseract,
the space stone.
The thing that's
that's right. Because he took one, right?
Yeah, because he looks at it and he's like, oh, cool. And he takes it and just runs.
Yeah.
Because you could teleport with that one.
Yeah.
Through space.
Yeah. And you know when that comes out?
June 11th.
June 11th? Okay.
So there's not going to be a series until then?
Yeah.
That's the one I've been most excited for. What's up?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
I have not watched it.
Probably watch it tomorrow or something.
I haven't seen it.
But I am going to watch it. Well, you watched it already? A little bit. I've heard it's good.
Do you need to watch anything before that to get that?
That's a game, baby.
Yeah, it's a video game turned into a movie.
Oh.
If you played the video games.
Yeah, it's just them fighting, right? It's just
the video game.
There's a story behind
there is a story behind.
Oh. But that movie entails everything, right?
It should be an intro to it.
Yeah, there's no movie.
There's two movies there's two other movies that came out early, in the 90s, 2000s. Those are cool.
Yeah.
But this is a reboot.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I do want to watch it.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people that were very excited for it, and even though I was kind of excited for it, I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna for sure watch it. I just haven't got to. I used to play the games all the time. Me and my brothers.
Yeah, the game was cool. It was a little tough, but it was cool.
You suck though, George. So I used to beat him all the time.
Oh, for real?
In the last Mortal Kombat that we had, I used to beat this fool around, bro. George is the guy that just jumps all the time.
Okay.
Jumps and low kicks. every
Yeah.
time.
He doesn't know how to do a finisher, a fatality.
I never knew how to do those.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, some can be.
Are you
That's
guys
a fun game though.
Are you guys looking forward to any specific shows or anything like that?
I mean, I'm still waiting for
Nah.
Ozarks to come out.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for a lot of stuff to come out.
Narcos. I don't know when that's coming out.
Narcos, Mindhunter. Fuck, it's been.
I haven't. I tried watching it. And it's like 4
Get into it.
episodes in. I would just say it's too
Nah.
boring.
Money
Well, it's
Heist.
the next. Oh, Money Heist. The next Mindhunter is supposed to be really
Stranger
good.
Things.
Stranger Things. That's another one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah. Hector, you got anything?
No, same shit.
Same shit. Yeah.
Money
Okay.
Heist.
Okay. Any music, real quick?
That's Slime Language. I think it was
Deluxe.
2. Whatever. Deluxe version of it. And that shit's fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, it is. They dropped the deluxe version Thursday.
Yeah, I heard
with
a few
5
of
more
the
songs.
Yeah. It's cool. I think it's like 10 more.
Is it? So,
Yeah.
someone told me 5. I
It's like 10 more.
Okay.
But yeah, that shit's fire.
Yeah, it is. Then we got a little Mike Towers coming out,
Yeah.
or did come out.
Yeah, he already came out.
I like it a lot.
Sedge came out with an album last week.
Huh?
Yeah,
Sedge?
he did.
Damn, nobody sends to me for sure.
Oh, my bad,
That's
bro.
fucked up, bro.
I didn't know we were supposed to.
I mean,
bad,
that'd be
my
nice.
My bad,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? There's so much music, maybe just to remind me. what's
Nah,
going
not
on.
even. There's not even that much music.
Just in general in the world, you know?
I feel like everyone's starting to slowly drop some shit, right?
Yeah.
Everything's
got-
starting to open up.
Everything about to open up. Man, life is good, guys. Life is good.
Yep.
I can't complain.
Question.
What's up?
Once you guys get your vaccine, if you guys get your vaccine,
Yeah.
and it's not mandatory to wear a mask, are you guys gonna stop wearing masks, or are you guys gonna hold off for a little longer?
I'm gonna hold off on that.
Whatever the business, because even though it won't be state like required, some businesses might
Yeah.
require you to wear a mask.
I'm always carry it to be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if a business tells me, I'm not gonna make a big ass deal like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
a fucking
Like
vac.
where it's needed or what they tell me.
I
I'll
hate those
put it on.
people.
Yeah, it's really
There
not
was
big
a
deal.
report like in Houston, in Texas. You know how they you don't have to wear a mask anymore
Yeah.
in Texas. There was like a restaurant. I don't know what city it was in Texas, but obviously like a lot of Mexicans live in Texas,
Yeah.
and it was a Mexican-owned restaurant, and then they were telling them, even though like it's no longer required by the state, like we still asked you guys to wear masks, and then the customers were like threatening to call ICE and get them like deported and shit.
Yeah. There's a lot of racist people in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Damn. That gets back to, I don't know if you guys seen those memes, or not memes, but like IG posts where it says like, yes, love our music, culture, food, this and that, but then like mad racist to us,
Bro, it's like and this is like completely off racist thing, but
Yeah.
you know how like some people,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what type of group of people these are. They're like against like the vaccine or whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't think COVID's real or whatever.
Right.
So they're using the whole "it's my body, my choice" type thing.
Mhm.
But then when it comes to abortion, that's not the
Same
case.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's no longer my body, my choice.
Yep.
It's like you're wrong for doing that.
People are walking contradictions.
Yeah.
Absolutely makes no sense.
It's
Dumb?
only
I don't know.
It's only beneficial when it benefits them.
Yeah, when it
basically.
benefits their argument, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But to answer your question, I mean, I'll definitely wear it where it's needed, and if it's not, then
But
honestly,
it's
I'm gonna be chilling.
but from now on, you guys are carrying a mask. Like that's
Yeah,
definitely
I
something.
think for
right?
the next year or two at least,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
I always have a box in my
That's
car.
crazy how like 2
Yeah.
years, right? 2 years, you know.
I mean, it's something that happens
Mask
every
is
100
something.
years. So I think it's smart to take some precautions.
precautions.
Yeah. It's not something
Yep.
that happens every other day. So
No, I'm saying just like in general, how like 2 years ago,
everything's normal.
never once you would have thought to wear a mask.
Yep.
But now
The only people you
It's-
would see is people like from overseas coming in
Yeah.
with the mask on.
I would
That's
see
it.
that too,
And I would see
never
shit like
understood.
where people
But
would
that
say,
was
"Damn."
never a custom. Like I know it's a custom like in Mexico. Like if you're sick and
yeah,
you're out and about, like they usually wear masks for the most part.
Okay. I didn't
You
know
guys
that.
never seen that?
But I actually like the
Not often.
mask like look, like the cool, because I used to want to get some back in the day.
Yeah.
Because I know like a lot of ravers use them.
Yeah.
And then, but I was just like, where the fuck am I gonna wear this to? Like, I
Yeah.
don't go to raves and I look dumb, but I always liked how they look, like
Right.
some of them.
And now, I mean,
And
now you
honestly,
have-
some people, even when we're no longer required, you should still wear the mask because some of y'all don't brush your teeth. You're
Very
fucking
true.
sneezing
Very
all
true.
over the place. You don't trim your nose hairs.
Yeah.
Like
now you know what's
your breath smells all the time. Like
you know what's one thing that did happen to me somewhat recently? Someone
fucked up.
literally took off their mask and just like sneezed right next to me.
it defeats the fucking
Like
purpose.
literally, and I'm not even talking like this. I'm
to
talking,
be honest, I do that when nobody's around.
No, I do
But
that.
if I'm around people, I'm gonna keep the mask on. Obviously,
Well, to be honest, I'll tell you what I do. I literally like put it down and I sneeze here. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not
me
gonna
too.
sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze in my mask.
Yeah, because then I'm gonna fucking be
That's
inhaling
disgusting.
this shit. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't do that.
I'm just not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
but if you're around people,
No,
you're
dude, I'm not gonna sneeze in my mask. That's disgusting. We're talking about
All right,
literally
well,
mucus. and,
honestly,
like,
the way that I don't like to sneeze in general. Like I always try to hold my sneezes in.
Yeah.
I think that's the way that I'm looking at it. But
Okay.
yeah, you probably shouldn't sneeze.
I
in
mean,
your
but
mask.
sometimes you just can't hold it in. But you're right. Most times I go like,
Yeah, like I always
Yeah.
try to like avoid my sneezing.
sneezing. Yeah. But point is, definitely, man, 2 years ago, much different.
Yep.
And now you can wear a mask. I mean, you have a reason to always wear a mask, Wesley.
Wesley's time to shine.
Yeah. Wesley's time to shine.
Yeah, I mean, I was at 7-Eleven earlier when I was getting all the shit,
Okay.
and literally every single person in there did not have a mask. And the owner, well, I know the owner of that 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And he was literally like talking shit to all of them. And like there was this one dude like basically saying like, "Oh, this is a stupid rule," like blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? Like people really think like that. Like,
Yeah.
I hate people like that. Why you gotta make everything so fucking difficult, bro?
I agree.
oh, yeah.
It's just a mask. Put it on. Like, it's not really a big deal.
You're not gonna be in there for fucking hours. Just get your
Exactly.
shit and leave.
See,
Yeah.
my take was always that like, and like I would see this often where like
Yeah.
there's always like that one difficult person at the supermarket, especially at the supermarket where like they just would not wear a mask
Yeah.
and they make a big deal and like sometimes people post them and shit.
Yeah.
Like my take is always that like if you're like that, like there's other options for you. Like
Yeah.
there's shit like Instacart and like
Exactly.
in their apps
You can
where,
go to
like you could
the curbside pickup.
yeah. And you
Or
could do-
Amazon,
Yeah.
which I think or Walmart.
They
they'll
just want to
ship it
make
you.
everything so fucking difficult.
Yeah. They just want to go out and make a scene.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
Plus,
that's the
I always
scum of
hated the
earth.
argument where like, oh, the masks don't even like prevent it. I was like, well, if it helps, I mean, I feel
Yeah,
like
even
if
if
it-
it's
even if it-
5%.
yeah, even if it just helps a little bit, then this is just fucking
Yeah,
do it.
it's
It's not that big of a
5%.
fucking
Even if
deal.
it doesn't, bro. If like a business requires you to like come in, why can't you just listen? Like I'm pretty
Just
sure.
listen?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's restaurants out there that I don't know
Yeah.
any, but maybe you guys do. Like they probably require you like not to wear shoes inside or some shit, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
There might be something like
if
that.
it's like something traditional, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I
Like
get what
why
you're
can't you guys just fucking abide to the rules?
Like you
Yeah.
decided to come to this place.
yeah,
saying. Yeah. That's another thing. If you decide to go out, right, for fun to let's say like a fucking
Like a dinner.
a dinner, a mall, a movie theater, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hear you fucking complain about a mask.
Yeah.
Because you don't got to do that. You stay your ass home then. If you're that afraid, right? It's hard for me to believe that you're that fucking afraid or worried if you're standing next to so-and-so in the line to buy popcorn at a movie theater.
Yeah.
So just get over yourself. It's not that fucking hard.
It's always
Um,
ignorance.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that was episode 15. We went in and we solved some big mysteries of the world.
Yeah.
As always, I want to thank the listeners, the fans, the supporters for listening to the pod.
Bro,
for all the
shout out
feedback.
Juan, bro.
What's up?
Shout out Juan.
Shout out
Shout out
Juan.
Juan.
Shout out Fernie.
Yeah, shout out who else?
Vernice.
Vernice,
Drew.
Hannah. Shit. I'm trying to think.
We
who
might be
else.
forgetting some people, but you know,
We might
who
be
you are,
forgetting.
like-
Sorry. And by the way, anyone who
fuck with
listens
you.
to this and we don't know, still thank you to you guys. Regardless if I know that you listen to it or not. Thank you guys. I fuck with you heavy. Like it's very cool to see people post us and just give us any type of feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys have criticisms too, we'll take them.
Yeah.
Or questions.
Yeah,
For topics.
send them to George.
Or yeah, even maybe some topic ideas.
Yeah,
Dan, George,
recommendations.
George's girl was out here posting thirst traps and shit, bro. You better
Damn.
get on here, George.
She's waiting, bro.
Yeah, look at George's face.
Yeah.
George said, "Woo."
I saw her tweet. She wanted a vacation, so
She needed a vacation, George.
I think it's time
George.
to unleash the hammer.
All right, don't do that.
Just
You're not gonna reel anybody.
Yeah.
You have to get the
All right, and this shit. End
All
it.
right.
the angle in his ass.
This was episode 15, guys. This is Marla signing out. The boys, we are out.
Lates.
Until next week.
Love y'all.
Yeah.